haha, no, don't build my chassis and your optics and systems and then build the frame itself, haha, no. I'm sad. I haven't gotten any, like, really funny lich or sister names. I want Bop Dip. I want Bop Dip to come visit me. I want to convert Bop Bip and call Bop Bip down with a Kuvazar. I've been weirdly lucky with getting ephemera from my liches. Liches or sisters or... I don't remember if the Coda... Do they always give you an ephemera now? Rexuas, that's a good one. That's a good name. Not always, but it might be a hard drop chance. I feel like... I think I've done like 3 Codas, and I think I've gotten ephemera every time. I think I've got 3 Coda ephemeras right now. Zukra. That's a pretty good one. No Bop Bip, but then again, you know, none of us can be Bop Bip, let's be completely honest here. Gag. Where do you even view the history for that? I think... it's in the Codex. I'll have to take a look. We'll go over my liches and sisters and see if there's any good ones. The Coda are a lot less funny name because it's just like preformed strings, so... they're more like computer virus file names than actual funny names, so... Linkin Park System of a Down Zeldasong.exe. Yeah, I just wanted to play some Warframe today. I don't know, I don't have any specific plan in mind. Also, God, Roses from the Abyss. Holy shit. Old Peace had a really good soundtrack. Old Peace was really good in general. Like, with the exception of the grind for all the Tauron weapons, the Tauron strikes. Ooh, everything else about it, mwah, chef's kiss. Going for cheesecake. Whenever you hear this song, you will not want to stop strangling Ballast to death with your bare hands. I do like that they're still keeping, like, the voice actor around to do all the narration for the Prime trailers. Because, like, he does a really good job, that, like, the voice actor portraying a giant fucking asshole. Alright, I should probably launch Warframe, huh? No, was there a stealth update between last night and today? Oh, there you go. God, the quest design in Warframe in general, like, just really got good after the first few years. Princess Freak, ooh, that is a good one. I gotta fix my window settings because I am full screen in a 16:10 resolution. And Twitch doesn't like that, so. No, that doesn't work. Still don't know why my monitor prompts me for weird resolutions like 2715 by 1697 when it is definitely not that size. Also, Chad, I regret to inform you that I still have not done the Glass Gambit. Alright, Roses from the Abyss, I love you, but go away. Yeah, I want to look at my codex here. Nope, not options. Then profile? There we go. Adversaries, there we go. Noki's Ashka, Volil Kabad, Ristrugra, Vit Abajik, Obtek, Pekevakdi, Mibulok Detrura. Dad Hamma isn't bad. The Dad Hamma, but. Sisters, Senia Krem, Flaviana Kis, Kugila, Treblio. And then code. Oh no, I did 4 apparently. Oh right, this is the one that I have active right now. Drillbit, Sickens, Toppings, Packet, Skeezy, Owlman, Zeke, Feedback, Summer, DJ Rom, Back 2 Leopards. Yeah. Apparently they did add more like hairstyles and stuff for the sisters. Alright, I'm gonna put up the volume a little bit. Alright, so there's currently an event going on called Belly the Beast, where you can get volatile motes, and most importantly, if you don't play the game a ton... I think he's in the Earth Relay. Ooh, homie's coming soon. Oh no, I can just go to the Orbiter, that's right, I think he just chills here, right? I think he just hangs out here during the event? No. Oh no, this is after, right, this is between the event. Here he hangs out in the relay. I think it is on the Earth Relay. He's in Mercury? Okay, I thought it was Earth. I don't remember if you can click here to go turn them in. I think it just takes you to that node. Oh no, here we go. Learn to relay. Because, I'll show you in a second, there's a pretty important, well, not as important these days, but still nice to have. Actually, there's a couple of good mods here. Where's Ortis at?
Operator.
So, for the event going on right now, there are volatile motes.
Who does Parvos Granum think
And
he
you can get a
is?
couple different things.
Ghosts from the past. Does he think that will get under Ordis' skin?
Sorry, Ortis is talking.
It has not. Really? Really? Ordis is fine.
Yeah, Dad Hamma is Jack's dad. So there's you can get a couple of arcane mods and such. Archon shards are also kind of nice if you're still just starting to get into the end game. I would prioritize the red and yellow ones first if you're really strapped, but you can also get some, you know, cosmetics and stuff. Most important part, fashion frame. You can also get the rewards from the previous seasons, so like the Stalker, Spectre, and Armor and stuff. The Hate and Dread augments, you can grab those here as well. So if you missed them the first time, they're back. They added the titles, so you can grab those. The ephemeras are here as well if you missed those the first couple times they ran it. And then if you were in a clan, there are some really nice mods here. The biggest one is Arcane Energize. This one gives you a chance to just get a ton of extra energy whenever you pick up an orb. And I believe Arcane Grace can also be useful for certain frames. Then Barrier is also potentially useful, so it is a good way to get these mods if you don't want to grind Eidolons, which a lot of people don't really want to grind Eidolons. These events have massively dropped the price, and like they're gonna come back again. This is not like the only time you can get these easily, but they kind of come and go every few months. So if you want to work on those, this is a good time to do it. I believe you need 21 copies of a mod to fully max it out, which is why you can buy up to 42. The logic is that you can just buy 2 full copies of it, so I wouldn't recommend going all that hard unless you really want to grind out like platinum and stuff, because it's kind of pointless. And there's also a fun little thing if you do this option in the relay. You can play as the Stalker in the bonus mission, but the problem is Stalker is unmoddable, and I don't really like his kit a ton. So I think also if you go down, you can't get rezzed. Like I think you get locked into. Like, you just get kicked out of the mission, so it's fun as a little, you know, optional deal, but I wouldn't recommend doing it. But yeah, let's do a couple runs of Belly the Beast. Oh, I didn't mean to do this on regular mode. I wanted to go Steel Path. Oh well. So, Belly the Beast is the Ascension game mode, basically, which is relatively new. It's only on this map. I don't believe there's other Ascension modes. Basically, you do a little bit of point defense for a moment or two. What is over here now? You also get to hear Ortis roast Parvos Granum, which is very fun. The story behind Ortis, if you're not familiar, is that Ortis was not originally a computer. He got computerified for a bit. And Parvos Granum recognizes him because Parvos Granum is extremely old. Ortis used to be an extremely dangerous man. Ortis used to be a basically like one of the most dangerous dudes. And they punished him, they caught him and turned him into a computer and took away his memories. Man, none of the dudes are making it anywhere close by. There's also a lot of Jade Eximus in this mission, so it's a decent way to get some levels if you want to just passively slurp up experience. Most of the people doing this event will just kind of handle everything, honestly. Like, if you're... don't worry about being under-geared or whatever, you'll do fine. So you just defend that for a bit, and then you get to go to the moat pod. Also, doing this, after you do the first objective, you get super jumps, like, that big. You get mega jumps, so... There is a bonus objective where you can find beacons for the Sisters of Parvos. And if you get 3 of those, you get to fight a Sister of Parvos at the end. You want to do this because you get more moats, you get more rewards. And also, you, I don't remember if you get anything else for it, but the gimmick to this mode is that you get these ionic charges, these little green guys that I'm holding here, throw them at the elevator. There are certain ones that are like fixed spawns on the ground, so like, oh yeah, there's a sister beacon there. So activate those, don't worry, your squad will almost certainly be able to handle it on their own. So you'll see these ones, they have like kind of a double diamond around them, so these ones make the elevator move at triple speed. So just toss them at the elevator. Don't worry about, like, saving them. They will stack. You don't have to worry about, like, saving them for a rainy day or whatever. Enemies will drop the regular ones that don't increase your speed. So you'll never really be hurting for power as long as you're killing stuff. But, yeah, the ones that don't drop of enemies, the ones that are just on the ground, those are the ones that give you the triple speed. So they can only spawn a certain distance away from the elevator. You can't just, you know, go to the very top of the map and grab every single one from the beginning. You have to be relatively close. But they're not too hard to find. Hey! I finally updated my, what's it called? My Latum. Because I used to use the arcane, I think the one that goes off heat procs, but the problem is enemies die very quickly with that arcane, and oftentimes you don't really get to take advantage of it. So instead I put the one that gives you overguard when you kill enemies, when you hit enemies with overguard. And it also deals 8 times damage, I believe, to enemies with overguard, so it's very useful because that's kind of the big issue with a lot of enemies in higher level stuff is you can't effectively deal with overguarded enemies, so it's a good way to counter them. No, that's a regular one. I should be dropping my my stuff here. I'm not really dropping my little dispensary. Is that? No, that's a regular one. You will see, like, if you get close to one, you don't have to be right up against it. You'll see the little double diamond on your HUD.
Mr. Grant, you will not succeed in this venture. Leave now, while your losses are minimal.
Is that one? Yeah, there we go. They also have little receptacles for them. I also love that Parvos keeps trying to be like, oh yeah, Orden, because that was his original name, Orden Karras. And Ordis just keeps ignoring him and does not give him the satisfaction. It rules. Yeah, Fortifier is the name of the arcane I was trying to remember. Oh, Protea turret's so fucking busted, man. Oh, there's one. Is that two? Oh, there's two in here, hell yeah. Yum, double treats. So yeah, I'm just gonna toss these both in. You don't have to, like, defend this. This doesn't take damage. So don't worry about, like, oh, you know, I can't leave, otherwise it's gonna blow up. This is not a defense mission. This is a throw orbs at larger orb mission. It's also nice because it doesn't mean you have to be able to, like, kill super efficiently to help out here, even if you're a little underleveled. As long as you're running around and picking up nuggets and throwing them at the big orb, you're good. The big thing with Overguard, like, for Protea especially, it does kind of solve one of her biggest issues, is that she doesn't have a great way to status cleanse on her own. Because that's always kind of the big issue with, like, higher level content is that enemies oftentimes just kind of, like, they'll get a single poison proc through your otherwise impenetrable defenses, and then the poison proc will just kill you. Anyways, deleted. And then this part, the capsule does actually have durability. This is like the one part where you do have to defend it. So don't you know, get distracted and run out because, like, oh, there's things over here. Like, you wanna stick around here. Stay with a bubble. I'm just gonna spawn camp these guys because they can't do shit about it. Actually, you know what I could even do? Drop a couple turrets, because that's kind of Protea's thing. Yeah, these guys are regular star chart dudes, so they are not going to last long. I don't even have to worry about, like, getting my 3 stack. I can just pop turrets whenever they're going to melt anyways. It doesn't matter. Yeah, I have 311 kills right now. Everybody else is pushing double digits. Ideally, you do this on Steel Path if you can, because you do get more motes. You also get a decent amount of money for doing this. Like, it's not as much as, like, the dedicated money farms, but, like, you can get a pretty alright number. Secondary Fortifier, I think, it's not incredible at the start of the game, but once you start getting into the higher level content, that's when it shines. Because it does, I think it has, like, a multiplier to Overguard, or Overshield damage. Yeah, times 7 extra damage to Overguard. I still don't have this capped out. Oops. Can I level this up, actually? No, I need 2 more Arcanes. Yeah, once you get it capped out, then you deal 8 times damage to Overguard, which is quite nice. Where do I actually grab this? Is this from... So I'm gonna jam on the button here. Oh, I can buy these for the vestigial motes, hell yeah. So you can actually get this arcane as well just by doing this event. It's also available from Nightcap and Fortuna, but I wouldn't recommend doing that. Yeah, definitely do this event as well, because Secondary Fortifier is a really nice mod. I might switch off Protea. Like, Protea's fine, but she's too good. She's too strong. Titania would be good for just grabbing the beacons, but, like, you do have to pick up nuggets, and Titania is kind of stinky at that. Hildren's also very strong, but again, I need to turn off Balefire mode to throw things, so... It would just be basic as hell to play Rhino. I do really like Harrow, it's just that it feels like for most missions you don't really need him too much. Yeah, I haven't really leveled up Noko. I have him built, I just haven't taken him out. Yeah, that's Stun from Bloody Roar. Hey Dr. Dubs, it's me, Stun from Roar. I wanna work on Site 09. He's apparently very good for some missions, but I haven't really played a ton of him. He talked to you, specifically you. I've weirdly been enjoying Ash Prime a lot. He felt kind of underwhelming. Oh, god damn it. 1 second, no, I gotta bring Ash to see Tom Hanks real quick. Because he's got the fucking Knight assist. That fucking cyst that I hate. Okay, so anyways. Ash is like... Ash is extremely strong with the caveat that if there are other people around, it kind of ruins him because he takes a while to kill stuff, but not because it's slow, but because he has like kind of a cinematic finisher move where he just you put out shadow clones on dudes, and then when you release the button, they go out and kill the dudes. And with this one, where's the mod I'm thinking of? Not Crepuscular. Not Fury. When was it? Not a passive. I know there's a way to, like, get... Oh, right, I think it's, Is it in Karnon? Oh no, right, you can upgrade the clones, that's what it was, Melee Crescendo. Because I forgot, they added kind of a stealth update for a lot of exalted weapons where you can now just straight up mod them, or pseudo-exalted, I guess, so Ash can now mod his shadow clones, whereas before it kind of inherited mods from your melee. So now it's just a separate mod slot entirely. You can also form them like you could any other thing. They are locked into a Blade Storm stance, which makes sense because it's not really a melee weapon. It's kind of its own weird thing. But I need to get Melee Crescendo. Where does this come from? Because with when you get a finisher kill with Melee Crescendo, it just gives you a permanent initial combo that stacks up to 12, basically, to 12 times. So eventually you get to the point where you just have a permanent 12 times melee multiplier always active because Ash's Blade Storm counts as a finisher. So it's quite good. It's quite good, is what I'm saying. Is it from specifically Netracells? Yeah, Netracells and Deep Archimedia. That's what it is. So I need to do some more of those. Because, like, getting a max out is not going to make a massive difference, but it's quite silly. It's quite strong. Actually, can I was thinking that Melee Duplicate was going to be, like, stupid powerful, but apparently it's not, like, that busted for what it sounds like. You get a second hit on a crit. Apparently it's not quite as busted, but... Yeah, Ash is, like, surprisingly strong. It's just the problem is, while your Blade Storm is going off, other teammates can also kill enemies, so This is after the speed of Bladestorm has been buffed, by the way. A lot of times your teammates will just kill dudes that you marked, and it's like, okay, great, I'll get my stuff. And then you don't get your multipliers, so it's kind of stinky. It does feel bad, but they did give Ash a buff at least, so. Yeah, let's do another run. I'll just run with the Bolt, I think. Bolt's always good. Although I'm going to remember Steel Path this time. Also, this node will have the 2 different modes. Just pick Belly the Beast. Yeah, I want to grab some shards for Ash. I've been kind of consolidating a lot of the shards. I need to do some more Archimedia / Netra cells as well. Ruvox and Karn gives a speed boost for combo count. Oh, hey, Malik. I know you.
Extremely risky.
His decision to collect volatile loads despite possible strands when they just read to them.
I'm still such a sucker for Zeneric, though.
Overwhelming force.
And escort her loads out of this cave. From there, orders will commit.
I think I remember this did fail one time, like everybody just started going sicko mode, because usually there are not a ton of spawns here. Even on Steel Path, like, you'll kill a bunch of dudes and then it just kind of goes silent for a bit. Like, everybody's here at the door, there's nothing there. Nothing is spawning, so it can be a little weird at times. Here, have some speed. Here, have some speed to go nowhere. This is my aiming walk. I'm aiming down sights and walking right now. God, Volt is so good. Why would people ever want to cancel the speed bonus? I've also been using Praetos because it turns out that I think for most of, like, for my playstyle at least, I find that parkouring is generally faster than getting a run speed increase.
The capsule is ready for transport to the
Oh
surface.
god, I'm too fast.
Orders has unilaterally enabled air support that will boost the height of your gallant leap. Enjoy!
There's one. You can hear the sister beacons, they make like a little beeping noise. So this one's up here, there's a little hidey hole.
Have cut power to the elevator. Find ionic charges nearby, or else we will be going nowhere.
Also, I don't know when this patch was done, but you don't have to actually pick up your shield anymore if you have the mobile shield augment with Bolt. It just deploys on top of you now, which is really fucking nice. The only problem is it does still have the issue of anything you have to interact with by, like, pressing X or whatever, it will get, like, it will drop your shield because they're, like, it is tied to the interact button. So, a little stinky. Anyways, time for Torrid War Crimes. Actually, I should be using, this mission type especially is really good for Arcane Fortifier because there are a lot of Eximus, the Jade Light Eximus in this mission. No, treats. Oh, where's this robot going? Having a hard time shooting this thing for some reason. There we go. Nope, come on. Pick up the dang thing.
Everything changes, little Cephalon. And yet, nothing is forever lost. You could be up.
So there are some legitimate cases where you can actually go too fast. Case in point, playing Titania. Like, I welcome the challenge, but I don't think everybody else does. So
Is trying to do his job.
grab him.
Orders in peace.
Oh, I don't have my. It's like, why am I so slow? You can also just throw the little non-super cores on the elevator, that's useful. Because they will stay there, it's not like they get wasted if they stay on the ground too long. I'm actually surprised, I don't think I've actually gotten a kill on Overguard yet with, what's it called? With Secondary Fortifier. Because the other nice thing, it works for like the Incarnon mode as well, so you're dealing 8 times damage on a firing mode on the Latum, which is already fucking busted. Like turbo busted, so. Stop already? We are. Goodness. I believe they pretty much always spawn over here. Like at this spot, you can kind of just park here in the corner and stare. Anyway, deleted. Dead. God, Volt is such, like, just universally solid frame. Like, you want to go fast, you want to give your teammates a ton of damage, you want to give yourself a little barrier for defense targets, or just for yourself. You want to just recover shield by pressing your 4 and also doing CC. You just get to do all of it. There's basically no team that doesn't want to Volt. Unless you're doing, like, real specific meta strategies or whatever. No, I'm not getting any, not getting any overcard. That's weird. Did I unequip it? Did I not actually equip the thing back when I put it back on? You can also get relics sometimes. I don't remember if you can get the Jade parts. I think you can from this mode as well, so if you want to grab Jade... Jade is a really solid frame. I haven't used her a ton, but... Jade is quite good. Did I unequip that mod? I sure did, that's why it's not going off. So yeah, even better, you're doing double duty. You're getting resources so you can buy Jade or weapons or whatever, because there's also... Right, you're on the Lorunda Relay. I might just grab... How many more copies do I need? What is that? I need 2 more Arcanes, I need 2 more Fortifiers, so I might go buy those 2 copies. Still gonna knock out all these blue nodes, though, at some point. It's free mastery. Oh wait, no, Mercury. Right. I also appreciate people are still keeping the 69 relays alive. Oh no, this dude is always just here.
Blinded by pride, Tenno. Thank the void we have another
This is for the Foley stuff if you want to grab her resources. I got 2 Foley blueprints back to back in a row, but I still need the other bits. I have the neuroptics, but I still need the system, the chassis. Actually, what is this mod? Tennokai kills grants an additional 4-second Tennokai opportunity, increase Tennokai damage 120, but you take heat damage. 100 heat damage per second for 6 seconds. That seems rough. I'm sure there are some frames that can clean up with that, though. Like, I have all the weapon components, I just don't have the Enkaus thing itself. Or I have the blueprints, I should say. I just need the other, They also added, atrograph mods.
If you are sure. I'm sorry, but I can't do anything.
Which I think are exactly the same, they just have, like, funny colors and stuff, so...
I wish I could go.
But yeah, I need to do more of the Foley game mode to get parts. I just don't really like the mode a whole lot.
Operator,
No, it's not here.
tough choices. Orbital volatile modes are in limited supply. If the Tenno can snatch them all up, Parvos and his Jade Exodus project will be halted in its tracks.
Is it not here? Oh, secondary. I thought it was... No.
Very well. Could Ordis have...
Or is it... Oh, no, it's vestigial modes. It's vestigial modes. Yeah, the Sprawdling's hanging out.
Ordis feels like he, too, would have stood up for Jade.
Yeah, this is where you get the normal Ascension rewards. So, like, you can always get Jade, you can always get the Evensong, Kantare, Harmony. Just the nice versions of Stalker weapons. Apparently Harmony has, like, a really goofy build. You just spam heavy attacks because it's kind of built around that anyways, so... Fortifier, we need 2 of these. They're also pretty cheap, 10 motes.
Magnificent. Ordis truly...
Melee Afflictions, I think, is also very good for certain frames. Surge and Battery... I think Battery can be useful. I don't think I'd see too many builds using Surge, though. God, I got a lot of Jade parts, actually. Goddamn.
Bye.
Where are you coming from? What's with this sassy lost child? Is that Noko? No, that's Frost. He's just a lost child. Well, of course scythes are strong. They're cool, they're powerful. It's the Gwim Weepo damage. Oh yeah, I still need to kill enemies on Steel Path, just in general. Let me see.
Something's out there, Dream.
Oh, it's an ephemera, gotcha. What is the current calendar? I don't think I've checked for this week. Forma, Arcane Adapter... Oh, Amber Shard, that's always nice. Mod Drop Chance Booster. Mir's Birthday. Riven. Another Riven, Kuva. There we go. I was gonna say. Yeah, Batman damage. It's the same wheelhouse as Joker Chance. You get a Joker chance, and then you get to deal Batman-type damage. Okay, I definitely want to do the reactor, because I think reactors are harder to get than catalysts, I find generally. I'm a lot more hurt for reactors than I am for catalysts, so probably should work on some of these. Bye-bye. Could also work on my Coda as well, because we do have one active. Do I have my Farazan set up?
Just wanna do something worth remembering.
Okay, this one does not have an ephemera. I think this is the first one I've gotten that did not have an ephemera. I think I have the antivirus stuff set up correctly. Yeah, we're good. Actually, didn't I get, like, a Parazon skin? Yeah, I got the Philonyx. There are not a lot of Parazon skins. It's not a very popular thing, because you don't really see it too much. I'll just keep it as default for now. Some of the Parazon kills look really silly.
Any exec who says we're like family is getting a side eye from me. I mean, only stacking paper, only playing out.
I do get a boy band poster though if I vanquish. All right, let's go work on that a little bit. I'm gonna switch back to Protea just for quick ability kills. Is there actually fast travel in the wheel for the PC? No. I do hope they update the wheel at some point, because it would be nice just having that as an option. Let's run solo. Let's do an exterminate seal path. I love how it always phrases it as malware, like you need to activate Windows.
Your enemies have grown fierce. Use all that you have learned.
Damn it. That always happens when, like, I turn on the wellspring, but then when you go to operator mode, they can see you when you do that. Oh, right, I should have deployed my thing first, oh well. It's Steel Path, they'll drop a bunch. We'll get a bunch of orbs pretty quickly. Yeah, there we go. Alright. Because I keep forgetting, I don't have preparation on this setup because my build wants like every stat point it can get, so I have it set up to instead just kind of, I get it with Dispenser, I spend an extra few seconds at the server mission doing it. Alright. Thankfully there's a tech rot, so they're pretty susceptible to fire damage. I can just plop down turrets everywhere. I should probably grab like a stack of Overguard though, just because tech rots can do poison.
You get near, it will start ticking. Self-destruct. Need to be quick to get killed.
Also, I did a little bit of farming last weekend, or not, was it last weekend or the weekend before, where they had the double credits? I ran a couple of the bounties. I could actually show that off. I'll do that.
If it works, a fewer fervent charges your pocket. But know this. Open that thing and the tech rot will get riled up crazy.
Oh no, the objective marker is the cache, I keep forgetting. I'm thinking of the other cache that is a separate objective that is optional. Apparently there's also a strategy where you use like the Secure Electa with Chroma. And like if you have everything set up very carefully, you can get a lot of money for doing that. There we go.
Ah, fam. Tech rot's well mad. Situation's about to be proper mental.
I want to say doing the cache objective also spawns in a bunch of extra dudes for exterminates, which is nice. There you go. I was going to say, you're threatening to attack me with dudes, but no dudes have spawned in here. Also, I believe killing enemies in a spawn pod does not count. Am I still not getting... Did I not equip it after all that? I swear I've shot an enemy with Overguard, or maybe they're just dying too quickly. Maybe I'm just too nice. Stuck in the fence, stuck in the fence. We may also see our good friend... Oh no, I did get some Overguard there. It does exist. I also set up the arcane that gives you extra duration when you use another ability, because it's pretty nice for Protea. Usually you're going to be spamming a chunk of abilities to refresh your stuff anyways, so I figure I might as well. There's nothing wrong with that. Who dares still be alive? They also added a prompt where if you are dealing enough damage, like, it'll prompt you, hey, do you want to condense your numbers so you don't just get vomit all over the screen? But you still kind of do get vomit all over the screen anyways. Pretty great. No, I'm getting some Overguard. Okay, it is on. To this day, I still think the biggest buff they could give Protea is let her cancel her anchor when you roll. It's like the one kind of big complaint I have about her is that you cannot do shit if the timer's going to run out and you're still rolling. It's a 50% chance to get a duet Dakota, so we'll see. We'll see if we get to fight some boys. The other nice thing I love about Protea is you just drop a turret behind you as you're leaving and it'll just kill whatever's left over. It's great. It's so nice.
Over and out, fam. Job's a good one. Nice one.
I don't think we're going to get Dakotas, though.
strike to win the legend.
I probably should knock out some of them, like the antivirus bounties as well. Need to see which ones are available, though. I think that was enough? Yeah. How many arcane adapters do I have? Do I want another melee arcane adapter? I have 19. I'm just gonna take the Forma. I don't need another arcane adapter. Let's just grab extra range. Let's try 75 containers, and then we got another goodie. Let me go to the mall real quick. I want to go to the mall. I want to go shopping at the Eden Center. I know it's not... There we go, bounties. What is the current antivirus? Legasite Harvest. Yeah. I guess I could do the Exterminate bounty and get a little bit of standing. I have so many... Actually, you know what I'm gonna do? Who gets standing again? Letty.
I gotta get out of here and get some clip. Show me.
I have 39 pizzas. We got a lot of pizza. I was really hoping they would update the other factions to let you do this, where you can just stockpile faction items and do that, but they still haven't done it for the earlier ones, so I feel like they might just stick around like that. Yeah, maybe I won't do the bounties. I don't want to do Legasite Harvest. I will show off, actually. Here, I'm gonna go back to my little ship real quick. So there's a pretty good way to get money that got unlocked with 1999 that isn't quite as boring as Index. But I need to switch to Chroma. And the reason we're using Chroma is not because he's like, you know, incredibly good at going fast or whatever, but because this guy here, Effigy, you get a double credit multiplier if you use the ability and you're within 10 meters of your deployed Effigy. And this applies to certain pickups, for example, like credit drops from enemies or that you find in the field. Not from like mission rewards, you can't just drop an Effigy and double up at the end. But this can be very useful in some cases. So we're going to use Chroma for this. And then we're also going to look at Cinnamon here. Right now I'm using Prosperous Retriever because that's a chance to double credit pickups. Because that also stacks with this. You can also use Loyal Retriever if you want, you know, a more balanced credit and resource pickups. And this is one I would generally recommend running if you're not specifically farming credits. But since we want the highest chance at getting double credits, we want to do that. So we're going to go Prosperous Retriever. This also stacks any kind of like double credit weekend, any boosters you have equipped. So if you find like one of the little 1 hour credit boosters just sitting around randomly, you can take advantage of that. It's not here. So what you want to do, don't do Steel Path. There's no real reason to do it. Go to Normal. And you want to do the Legasite Harvest mission. Because this is the fastest one to just kind of finish without a ton of effort on your part. So we're going to go here. And you don't need like a super heavily kitted out Chroma for this. Like, again, this is a normal non-Steel Path star chart, so as long as you have a decent amount of stuff, you should be fine.
We shall starve the tech rot of vital nutrients by forcing it to create legasite after legasite.
So,
A fair warning,
Pope
each
Kalimos.
piece will be stronger than the last. If you're still game, follow
Just gonna
Kalimos.
start doing her thing. Don't completely run away because you do have to be relatively close to actually start her doing the hunt.
Now, we are not going to let any harm come to that precious feline, are we?
There you go. Once this happens, once you see the little tracking gauge in the top left there, that means you're good to go.
Grab them and take them to Kalimos.
So just do the usual thing, you know. Kill enemies, pick up the little nuggets they drop, pick up their hormones. I'm just going to turn on Elemental Ward and Vex Armor, because might as well. And basically, you just kind of play the mission as normal as you would now. So you pick up these guys on the ground, bring them to Kalimos, bring them to your massive cat. The nice thing about this is that you don't actually have to like press X, you just pick them up and walk them over. And as long as you're close enough, you just slurps them up. Eleanor might yell at you like, "Oh, you're letting her get hurt." Don't worry. The cat isn't literally immortal. I have Gloom set up as well. I don't think I'm gonna mess with that though. I could if I wanted to.
Kalimos is hurt. She's recovering, but you need to protect her.
The only downside is if she does start getting bopped a bit, she just won't capture as fast. Like the tracking happened. The tracking meter in the corner there just doesn't happen quickly. Of course, I get the 2 drops at the very end. So once that's done, you can just go ahead and kill the Legacite.
Our faithful Kabat has roused the prey.
Also, keep an eye on your minimap and your HUD. You want to keep an eye out for a little pink icon. Sometimes it can be a pain in the ass to find, like, depending on where it spawns, you might get unlucky and be at, like, the other side of the level, in which case, sometimes I just don't even bother, I'll just skip it entirely. Yeah, Chroma needs a rework. Chroma's a very 2015 era Warframe in a very 2026 era video game. So capture the Legacite.
It's trying to run. Stop it.
And once you're done that, like, you just basically need to get the point where you've done one capture, and at that point, you can start looking for the safe. So you'll see a little pink icon on your minimap when you get close to it, I think within 100 meters. And, like I said, depending on where it spawns in the level, it can be kind of a pain in the butt to find.
Either flee to extraction now, or if you have it in you, ask Kalimos to find the next Legacite. Remember, the tech rot evolves quickly, and your next battle will be harder still.
I'm here. I'm sure somebody's made a map of where the safes can spawn, but like I said, I haven't done like a ton of this. I did a little bit on the weekend.
For the Legacite, it is but one appendage of the sprawling tech rot mass.
Your big on-screen like overlay map helps a bit here too if you're looking for it. Not here.
Kalimos awaits.
Yeah, I know. The big thing with Chroma is, like, he's supposed to be a dragon, but, like, you know, Spectral Scream is such a mediocre ability. Look at me. Oh, right, I have Gloom. I subsumed over it because I don't even want it. Like, Vex Armor is fine. Like, Vex Armor and Elemental Ward are fine, but they feel just very, like, you know, here's some bonus stats to slap on top, and those generally tend to be the more boring abilities. Like, they're strong, don't get me wrong, you know. Rhino Roar is beloved for a reason, but I don't think it's here in this part of the mall, actually. Unless it's on this side, but I'm pretty sure I would have been close enough to see the marker at this point. No, I don't think it's here. Maybe it's close to the exit. Like, I'm not saying I want, you know, a completely new, completely redesigned Chroma, but I do want... The man needs a little bit of love. Where's the exit? Did I miss it? I don't know if it's at a guaranteed spawn. I think it is. It just, like, some of the maps can be so big. I'll just do a quick restart. I'll just run the mission again, because I don't want to hunt down the thing. Is it over here? No. I don't think it can spawn, above ground, I'm pretty sure. We'll try it again. So I want to go run down every single tile on the map to find it. Yeah, the thing is, like, the dragon thing is like, okay, you can take your skin off, and it sits there and does, like, nothing. You know, the thing that dragons do where they take their skin off and then run away from you? Try it again. Of course, now that I'm trying to show it off, that's when I can't find the stupid safe.
We shall starve the tech rot of vital nutrients by forcing it to create legocyte after legocyte.
I'm almost positive it cannot spawn above ground, like the safe.
If you're still game, follow Kalimos.
There's a little nugget.
Keep her safe while she sniffs out the tech rot's darling legocyte. Grab those ferroglass.
I hear another treasure.
Have a whiff of them.
Oh, there it is.
That will help her find our target.
Found some beers. A nice cooling beverage. How you say, a beer? Oh, can it spawn in the street? I thought it was only in the mall. If you really want to hyper-optimize, like, this part, you could probably just, like, run up to, like, 80 or 90% and then go try and find the safe after that, because the progress still does complete, even if you're not here delivering stuff. The little pickup just makes it go, like, it skips 10-15% or whatever, so it's good to have. Man, I'm not getting any of the pheromone drops this time. I still haven't gotten lucky with the Tennokai drops. I still have not gotten the one that gives you guaranteed Tennokai every X amount of hits or whatever. I want that. I want that mod, but I have not gotten it for alchemy, and I've done a decent chunk of Omnias. Alright, where's this jerk at?
Bring it down and drain it.
I'm just gonna gloom so that way these guys don't cause issues for me.
Find it again, and this mission will be a failure. Hurry, harvest now. End this generation.
Okay, where is this safe? Yeah, Profit Taker, I think, is...
It is done.
I think if you're running this mode perfectly, I think this mode is faster, but Profit Taker is at least a little more exciting.
Remember, the tech rot evolves quickly, and your next battle will be harder still.
Because I have the Organized support, I just can't use it to find the safe itself that only finds the pickup. Oh, here we go. So you'll see this kind of like pink-looking, almost kind of looks like a remote control, like an old-timey cartoon button thing, but that is what you're looking for.
From Helvania and her people, funneled into this monster.
So you have to bring a key over here to this safe to unlock it and get some treats, but there's a rule. Within 100 meters, I think, is the rule. That is the radius for the key to spawn. So you could go look for it yourself, and there's a couple tells for it. I might try and just do it manually, but you can also use the Orc support. Okay, so you'll hear this beeping, and it'll be this little blue thing. That's the key to the safe. The bio code, specifically. Or you can just use the Orc support if you have air support with the landing craft. I don't remember which one specifically it is. So, once you do that, bring the key back here. Don't open the safe yet. You want to deploy your effigy within 10 meters of the safe, which, you know, you got plenty of space for that. And once that is done, then you open the safe. Then you press X, because this is an X to interact game, not F. And you get 200,000 haulers. And that can be doubled. So I didn't get lucky that time, it's only an 18% chance, but if I get a proc on my cat, on the mod that I have on my cat, that becomes 400,000 haulers. So once you get good at doing this, once you get good at hunting down the safe and all that stuff, you can really speed through and just get tons and tons of cash. Because then once you get the safe, like that's it, you're basically done. There's no point in doing the rest of the capture unless you really want to, because more safes will not spawn.
A formidable effort. Do you think you can do more?
Oh, we got doubled, nice. 421,000, hell yeah. Wait, did it get doubled? No. It only showed 200,000. Unless that doesn't count when you... It doesn't show it when you activate effigy, but it does pop off after, maybe? Or do I have a multiplier? Oh no, I do have a credit booster. Okay, so it is stacking, that's why. So maybe I'll try one more time, get a little more cash. Because I need cash. I have 8 million now, which sounds like a lot, but it goes very quickly once you're upgrading platinum mods. Or I guess legendary, not platinum mods.
We shall starve the tech rot of vital nutrients by forcing it to create legocyte after legocyte. A fair warning.
So yeah, just keep an eye out for the little pink thing.
If you're still game, follow Kalimos.
If you're still gay, follow Kalimos. Wait, what?
Kalimos will have the legocytes trail soon.
You can also work on your calendar missions while doing this as well.
Grab those furrow glands and let Kalimos have a whiff of them. That will help her find her target. And hurt her. Rally to her side while she recovers.
The only downside to doing this in regular mode is that you don't get all the massive amount of enemy spawns that you would in Steel Path. Is it the Parallax one? Yeah, Parallax... Where do you even get that? I did the farm for that. I don't even remember if I specifically farmed for it. I think I just kind of happened by, like, getting random chance. Getting lucky here and there. Oh, Zeraman containers? Okay, yeah, that is pure luck then. I wasn't actively trying to farm it, I think. It just kind of happened. Something I rarely touch. I only think I really use it for Orc and Eye, but... there are special abilities that your landing craft has. It's not just for cosmetic. Leave my cat alone. If you're gonna attack my cat, at least give me some pheromones, thank you. There we go.
Our faithful Kabat has roused the prey. Bring it down.
Yeah, you're also getting other stuff. It's not just for, like, toroids and whatnot. Oh, nice. There's the... So I'm going to use the Orc and Eye this time. I'm going to use my landing craft support, so... When you use it from your gear wheel, use your air support charge. And then it does a little scanny scan. And you'll see all these little icons appear on your HUD, so those are where pickups are. So it'll usually, but not necessarily, be the closest one. So in this case, it's just because it highlights any, like, grabbable items in the level, so it also includes, like, the hex treasures and stuff. So I'm just going to do this here, because we're right here. Both times it dropped in the pizza zone. Interesting. Oh, you also get a hex treasure in the safe as well. I don't think I picked it up last time. Oh, hey. You came right here.
It's trying to run. Stop it. Escape is failure.
So if you really want to, after you do that, you can pick up any extra goodies that drop here if you're hurting for hex standing. Usually that's what you'll be finding here, all the... Oh, I-10 sculpture, interesting.
It is done. Either flee to extraction.
You can rarely find I-10s just sitting around in levels, but...
Remember, the tech rot evolves quickly.
I wonder actually if that would be like a viable farm. If you were to just sit around and do I-10s and like hunt for Orc and Eye. Yeah, most of these are just going to be like the hex treasures, the standing treats. You'll find pizza. So yeah, once you do that, get out, and then you get a couple $100,000, which is nice. And in case you're wondering, haulers are the same as credits. They just call it differently in this like 1999 mode.
Find Kalimos. Let her know you're ready. A formidable effort. Do you think you can do more next time?
A nice free piv. Actually, I ran out of endo for the first time in a long while because I've been upgrading a lot of mods recently. The bounty version of this also gives thousands of endo, but you do need to get lucky with the bounty landing on that specific mission, though, and it not being like a really obnoxious condition, right? Or is it always like the safe bounty for that one? Because I think there is one active right now, isn't there? Oh, I gotta go to the mall for it, though. Hold on. I think it was the Legasite Harvest for the antivirus bounty right now, wasn't it? Oh yeah. Yeah, find and open the tech route safe. So this one actually might just mark it for me then. Because I think these ones always mark the one you need specifically, so... Yeah, it just shows it for you nice. Actually, that's really good.
Your crop, the tech rot legasite. An evolving
I didn't realize this could show up as like the bounty mission as well. Fuck you online.
Perhaps we can defeat the tech rot. Kalimos is prowling nearby. She'll
Cinnamon,
guide you
no.
to your target.
That's it, Kalimos. Good girl.
Now,
Like, it's still possible to do this without the bounty. It is just a lot easier to find the safe.
are we?
But I'm pretty sure Orc and I don't think it marks the safe, right? I think it's just for, specifically
Tech rot
the pickup.
pheromones. Grab them and take them
Oh,
to
get up.
Kalimos.
Get your belly aching.
Kalimos is hurt.
You too.
She's recovering, but you need to protect her.
I recommend a nice AoE, especially if you're just doing this on non-steel path. You want to kill as much stuff as quickly as you can. You don't want to go for like single target damage. Keep that for your sidearm. That's why I normally just roll with like Latham and Torrid, the dream team. Latham is a fantastic single target weapon, and then Torrid is a fantastic AoE weapon. The only downside is that Torrid, you have to specifically wait for the Incarnon adapter to be available in the circuit. Whereas Latham can be farmed as soon as you get access to the Zeraman. And I would strongly recommend you do it, because even years after it's been introduced, the Latham is still, like, I think possibly the best sidearm in the game. Just in general. Alright. Should be getting the Legasite fight now.
Our faithful Kabat has roused the prey. Bring it down and
Actually-
drain it.
Oh no, it's a little further out. Yeah, I'll just kill the Legasite then. Sorry, capture the Legasite. We're capturing these guys. Actually, no, in this specific instance, you are killing it, I'm pretty sure. It's just that it is, normally in a capture mission, you are just, you know, capturing. Oh, get off me.
Now consume the beast.
Alright. There we go.
So we reclaim what the tech rot has taken from us.
It's also, these missions are also a good way to learn the layout of the malls in general, because they're very confusing when you first get here. Elite. Yeah, there we go. 2400 overshield for killing one elite. Or 2400 overguard, I should say, not shield. Overshield is just the purple shield, but it acts the same way. Overguard is the one that makes you immune to statuses and all that. Yeah, Stug and Karnon is going to be fun.
Find Kalimos. Let her know you're ready.
Just most important thing, do remember to drop your effigy first. Also, don't drop it right in front of the safe because it will try and eat your input for opening the safe. Nice, there we go, 400,000. So we're getting a nice 800k for doing this one mission. For what, like 3-4 minutes of work?
It is done. Either flee to extraction
When you see that blue
now, or
text,
if
that
you
means your
have
cat
in
doubled
you,
it.
Ask Kalimos to find the next Legasite. Remember, the tech rot evolves quickly, and your next battle will be harder still.
I feel like I don't really need to pick up hex treasures at this point, but I will. It's freestanding for later. There's no real reason not to if it's on the way. I feel like I'm slower without the, like with the effigy. Like I have the Praetos for the increased, what's it called? The increased parkour velocity, but like, it felt slower. So $820,000 for like 5 minutes. Could have gone faster, but I think I was kind of taking my time with some of the stuff. Let's do one more, because I want to get another antivirus mod. And also more money's also always good. Just remember, you don't have to do Steel Path. Like, that doesn't improve the money you get even on Steel Path. The safe still only gives 200k, or 100k. I think it's 200k. We'll do one more to get another antivirus, because I want another antivirus mod.
As a beehive works tirelessly to support its queen, the tech rot hoards resources to grow and evolve its Legasites. We will harvest its precious Legasites and nip its growth in the bud. Follow Kalimos. She will track your prey. Kalimos will have the Legasites.
I'm still
trailed
secretly
soon.
hoping that the Stug in Karnon is also not going to be very good.
Pharaoh glands. Reeking, saturated with hormones, and a sure sign a Legasite.
I should probably
is
get like
nearby.
Rolling Guard on
Kalimos
Chroma or
wants a
something.
sniff. Kalimos,
Just so I can purge any statuses. Oh, there we go. I was gonna say, you're getting attacked, but I don't see anybody. Nice. Whenever you hear that glass shattering noise, that means that they dropped the pheromone, the glands, whatever they're calling it. The hormones. I think I've also kind of run out of stuff to just like buy and build for mastery, like in terms of just buying blueprints off the market. Like I think at this point I have to start looking into building prime weapons and, you know, arc wing stuff. So there you are. The question is, can we double up? Can we get the 2 in a row credit doubler? That would be nice.
found the Legasite. Harvest it.
God, I never managed to parkour in this pit room. No. Come on now.
It's trying to run. Stop it. Escape.
It is possible to fail, but in the same way it's possible to fail a capture mission, you probably shouldn't be failing the capture if you're able to kill the leg site. That's not an actual path.
Kalimos is ready to hunt again.
Did you know it's possible to fail a capture mission if you just let the capture target sit on the ground for long enough? This shouldn't happen, but it can. I'm just gonna pop Orkin. Probably one of these guys. I think that last one might be a little bit too much out of range. That's also a pickup. It might be this one. this one.
Most awaits.
The other really nice thing about this method is that it doesn't require a very specific setup like if you're doing Profit Taker. Only 200,000 that time. Unfortunate. Profit Taker, like, you want to... Ironically, I think a lot of people do run Chroma for Profit Taker, but...
It is done.
Like, you can't just bring in any old loadout, like, you do need to be a little careful about what you bring. It has a whole gimmick where you need specific elemental types to break through its armor. Eidolons are a lot easier to solo these days, like it's so much easier now that they have the Tauron mods. But then also you have to do Eidolons, which I think a lot of people are very sick of doing.
A formidable effort. Do you think you can do more next time?
I think there's like one specific antivirus mod that I need. That I only have one copy of right now. But yeah, that was what, like 20 minutes? I got a couple mil. And I wasn't even playing like super efficiently, but you can get some nice stuff for doing that. I mean, I feel like that's kind of the goal, right? Is maximum laziness, just whatever gets you in and out the fastest. Without having to think too much. I don't have my Chroma optimized for like safe crack or anything. It's just like... I think a previous build I was using with Gloom, but quite strong. I might run a little bit of Parita Rebellion, because I do want to upgrade my Tauron mods. Apparently I haven't gotten... I thought I got all the mods, but I don't. Amp energy could be nice. Like, these two are kind of non-negotiable. Like, extra multi-shot and amp fire rate is just really good. Oh, right, I wanted to... Actually, I'm working on a new amp, and I want to try and get, the second... The Ford, my 747. I haven't built a 747 yet, and I want one, but it only comes specifically, the gyromag systems, I believe, from Venus bounties, so I need to pay attention to those and see when they show up nice. I don't believe you can get those otherwise. Any gyromags for me?
Thermal fractures are what you get when you pump too much coolant into the ground.
That's not the right one.
Displaced thermia has to go somewhere.
Roads.
Now we've got thermia fractures threatening to roast Fortuna. Nav can fix this, but he won't.
Is it really only from bounties?
Mucking exploiter orb harvesting the surface thermia for quick profit. Get out there, locate a fracture, and I'll help you seal it.
Oh, these are from the heist bounties, not regular ones.
That exploiter orb out there, you leg it. Once she ices up, nothing can touch her.
That's why. Oh, I can also buy them. Okay. I was gonna say, I could do the heist bounties, like, those aren't too bad, but it's not fast.
We could use... Oh, you see Zood, send him my way. Girls' night.
Girls' night. Oh, there you are. I kind of wish it would just auto-switch whenever you talk to the NPCs that need you to be in operator mode. Alright.
Any of this useful?
Garmag. Thankfully, they're only 1,000, so it's not super expensive. I think I just need 3 of them.
You've got a deal. See you when I see you.
Yeah, I know some people, like, they would farm a specific step of the bounty, but I can't craft from here, can I? No, I cannot. I think I have the blueprint for the scaffold, or whatever it's called. I just need to actually build it. Oh, which category does it live in? I'm just gonna look for Gyromag. Or did I not buy it? You know, what? I'm looking at the amp chart. FOD scaffold. That's from Earth, I believe. Yeah, I gotta go to the quills for that one. I kind of wish they would just unify the inventories. Like, I know why it's separate, but it's a pain in the butthole. It's also really annoying if, let's say, you do want to, you know, decide, oh, I want to farm some Eidolons, and then, haha, it's daytime, actually, wait a real-time hour. That, I hope, gets changed at some point. Where is... Onko. There we go.
We watch. We anticipate. We intercede. These will assist.
No, that's the one I wanted. Wait, no, it's the FOD scaffold? What needed Gyromag systems? Do I have it being built, or is it the... Or do I need to assemble the amp? Maybe that's what it was. I need lots of pyrotic alloy, actually.
That will prove beneficial. For you, so it is. Ah, the history you will have.
Because the problem is you need to build all the pieces, and then you go back to the Syndicate NPC again to assemble them. It's a little silly. Oh yeah, I need more pyrotic alloy. Okay, we're not hurting for those. These just take a minute to build, thankfully, for the individual refined nuggets. When did I spend these? I swear I had like 60 before. Also, I gotta fuck around if I want to get mastery, if I want to get stuff for, like, kit guns and Zaws and stuff. I wonder if they'll ever do, like, a customizable primary the same way they're doing for, like, kit guns and Zaws. Because kit guns are customizable secondaries, Zaws are customizable melee weapons. There is no primary. I feel like they probably just don't want to bother with that a third time. Oh, can I thought kit guns were just secondaries. Huh. Shows what I know. Shows how little I've interacted with that system. They used to be really good, and I think there are still some, like the Spore Lacer I think is still considered pretty solid. But aside from that, it's like there are so many like primaries and secondaries that are so much easier to get. Alright, I still gotta do 2 more of those. I wanna start that going before I forget about it. But what are this week's infusions actually? Cyto 9, Rhino, and Grendel. I remember one time I got like a massive duration bonus for Protea, and it was the most disgusting thing. You just always have your turn active, basically. It's so good. Alright, let's switch off Chroma. I haven't tried Oberon since the rework, but apparently he's pretty alright now. Brobron. Let me look at his abilities, actually. Actually, wait, before we look at abilities, I want to get another Pyrotic going. Start another Forma too, because that's done. Yeah, one more run of Pyrotic Alloy. Alright, what are your abilities now? Because I remember I think I was using the Smite Infusion Augment, because a little bit of Rat Procs is always nice. Grants Righteous Negation to himself and his allies in affinity range when he collects health orbs, protecting players against the next instance of damage. Stacks up to 3 times. Was that always his passive? Yeah, I don't think Smite had the full armor strip, including Overguard before, right? I think it was just armor strip. Also does Rad Procs. Hallowed Ground. I think it now... I don't remember if it gave status immunity before, but now it is like a damage area and also status immunity if you're inside the Hallowed Ground. Renewal grants bonus armor and restores allies' health over time, which is doubled while within Hallowed Ground. Also slows bleed out if, you know, if that's a stat you're concerned about. And then I think I put an All-Star on him just for more mitigation, but I need to look at his base ability again. It'd probably be the Codex. Reckoningless enemies in the air hurls them down with conviction, removing their armor. Enemies hit by this ability will grant Oberon additional armor to have a chance to spawn health orb when they die. Neat. I think I also have a couple of his augments. I wonder what those do. Those are still the same now. Reactivate Hallowed Ground to deal all remaining damage and rad status, and passive just gives additional duration. Reckoning gains 40% range, 1.5 meter radius around each affected and grants bonus armor to allies and deal 150 damage per second to enemies. Yeah. Bonus armor is one of those things that you kind of have to build around, I feel like. Like, it's useful, but it's... I don't know. Taking fatal damage on the events under the effects of renewal instead to heal you or allies 20% health can only trigger once every 60 seconds, and then Smite Infusion. This was always pretty solid. Does it say what the... Just says grants bonus armor, but doesn't tell me how much. What does this upgrade to? 150% hallowed ground duration. Or 200%, I guess, at max. It wasn't capped. How much capacity is that, actually? Oops, not operator. Is that 9 capacity at max? Probably not too bad to throw in there if you want to not build for full duration. What's the default? I don't think I have... Do I have duration modded? No, duration is default, so... Max rank you get 20 seconds, so that'd be 40 second, Actually, no, that would be additive, right? So that'd be 60 seconds on Hallowed Ground. That's not too bad. It's not too bad if you plan on staying in one spot. But depending on the mission type, that might not be super, super useful. Probably should pull some of my frames out the oven and just kind of level them up. Like, I've got Dagoth, I've got Gyre Prime, Kullervo, Limbo, Nidus Prime, Temple, Corvex. I kind of want to max out Limbo just to get rid of Limbo, so I don't have to have him there anymore. Because I've never really played Limbo. I do not fuck with Limbo's playstyle, and I feel like a lot of other people don't as well. Because I think with the exception of regular Limbo, all the other frames don't have primes yet, so I've been a little hesitant to just kind of invest too much in them. Because I think Dagoth might be getting pretty close to her prime. Everybody else, like maybe Kullervo after that, but everybody else would probably take a little while. Like Nucko is very recent, Temple is last year, I believe, and Corvex I think was 2 years ago, so... You just play a little bit of Gyre Prime. Cynax is next in line. How do I want to play Gyre Prime? Actually, do I have her augments? Can I buy her augments? I don't think I can get through the quick menu.
We stand behind. This is what we offer.
Running out of things to buy from Parent Sequence. I probably should buy, like, the Sekiro Electa and all that stuff.
Deal. These are our best deals.
Use these to cleanse the unclean.
I feel like it might be the other syndicates that I don't have access to.
A shame
yeah.
to see such potential squandered.
Actually, do I have Gyre stuff? Yeah, if you have her augments and you want to trade for one of the top half, let me know. I could probably make that happen for you. But first I want to confirm if I actually have them. Oh no, I do have her stuff. Never mind. When did I get 2 of these? Oh no, these are all different. I swear I don't remember getting these. I must have, like, wanted to play Gyre at some point at the past, but that just never happened, I guess. And duration. I feel like this is probably worth going for, so you don't have to constantly refresh Rotorswell. Recall Sphere, pulls into detonation, chains other enemies. Projectiles that pass through the arc sphere have guaranteed electricity procs and bonus damage. Groups enemies together while lethal progenies Orthless focus fire on those enemies with 40% electricity damage and fire rate for 3 seconds. Oh, that's Caliban. Wait. Oh, that is a Caliban mod. That's why. I was like, wait, what? Because he's got a mod called, or he's got an ability called Razor Gyre. Alright, let's upgrade our Gyre a little bit here. Are there any good mods for electricity? Maybe not on those. I don't know what mods I'd want on her. Yeah, strength feels like a no-brainer. Probably Blind Rage. Does efficiency affect, like, the extensions on Rotorswell and all that, or is that just strictly for Like the initial cast, how much it costs. I should probably also put a aura, huh? That'd be useful. Let's do corrosive projection for the extra capacity to start. Oh yeah, potato. Yeah, I only have 2 reactors, jeez. Yeah, like it increases the initial cost, but it's not like a drain, it's just extending time, so I assume that duration wouldn't fuck with that too much. So probably go for Blind Rage, that feels like a pretty safe bet. Actually, the Archon, what is it? Stretch is probably a no-brainer as well, huh? Because guess what all of Gyre's abilities do? Plus a little bit of extra range seems nice for bigger. What are the augments? Yeah, probably grab Cathode Current. Extend Rotor Swell. I mean, not that we can use it yet. She's rank 0, so this gets unlocked at rank 10. There's a reverse Rotor Swell. 20% of damage received is redirected towards the instigator as electricity damage. I could stack these. Arc Sphere could also be good for extra damage. What does this improve to? 75% electricity damage. Guaranteed electric procs, huh? That seems pretty good. That feels like it's probably worth using. Maybe not so much coil recharge. Maybe for grouping this might be good. Specifically for Coil Horizon. Yeah, because you get a lot of energy regen with Cathode Grace and all that stuff too, so... it's probably worth just going all in on, like, damage, maybe some range. Actually, let me see how duration modifies this. Well, Cathode Grace is active. Like, this would just help with passively maintaining energy regen. Although I don't know how well this works for, like, procs and whatnot. I think I'll just keep Cathode Current for now, and maybe I'll fuck with the Conductive Sphere and stuff once I get ranked up and all that. Grab Rolling Guard, probably. Easy slap in the little triangle slot there. Just to deal with toxins. Do you have any way to, like, recover HP or shields? Probably get, like, Flow. Prime Flow. Archon Flow would not work. I still need to level up Prime. The problem is I have, like, everything bounced around Prime Flow now, like the 11 cost, so I really should just rip the band-aid off and go for that. Yeah, the cooldown on this guy it's 60 seconds, so... yeah, like, ideally I'm popping both of these at the same time. I wonder if Preparation might be worth it, honestly. How much does that cost? That is a 12 cost. I can at least slap that in the Exilus slot. Hold off on the mod slot for now, honestly. What else? Yeah, we'll get Flow. Slap on Prime Flow for now. Max out eventually. And then... I don't know what kind of arcanes I'd want for her. I'll take a look at a couple builds. I'm just going to pop open Overframe real quick. Not that I'm going to, you know, follow the Overframe builds, you know, to the wire, but just kind of curious what people are looking at here. Interesting. This one wants Arcane Aegis and Circumvent. Vigilante Vigor, Conductive Sphere, Cathode Current Overextended, Catalyzing Shield. Oh, this one goes for like a shield gating. Lightning Dash. 275% electricity on bullet jump. Where's that mod from? Do I have that? I feel like I haven't seen that. Apparently I have it. How does this work, though? Like, is that like a duration buff? Is that just on the next... Or is it just like when you do a bullet jump, it does an AoE lightning proc or something? I'm looking this up. I'm learning. Adds electricity damage to bullet jump. Apparently it is a 3-meter radius with a 200% status chance. We could either go for like fast deflection, vigilante vigor, or we could just go for active shield gating and popping. I don't know. I'm not sure. I think for leveling up, I probably won't fuck with shield gating for now. And then we'll slap on Arcane Aegis, I guess. It's just generally decent survivability. And then I don't know that I want to go for Arcane Circumvent. Like, Sealing Armor is fine, but I might just go for, like, do I have any good range mods here? That's Affinity Range. I think I don't think there were any mods that worked with electric, like any arcanes for Warframes at least. Oh, I think this does work with Overguard though. Molt Augmented, like it's fine if you don't know what else you want. Like I feel like it's just kind of a general, you know, you'll get some ability strength out of the deal. Definitely don't think I want persistence. Yeah, you know what, I might actually fuck with Circumvent and just go for, like, the Overguard steal. And then what else would I want here? This one wants Overextended. Yeah, no, I was just debating if it's worth going for this one reduces some strength, but then also gives me a ton of range. Gives me a 10-meter radius on Rotor Swell. Know anything that I can slap in for 9 costs? Reverse Rotor Swell. Natural talent, maybe. What kind of shards does this build want? 1 amber cast speed, parkour velocity for mobility, violet. I'm not gonna fuck with the violet shards for now. Yeah, no, Circumvent is really solid once you get to higher levels, or I could just do Energy Nexus and just get some free regen. No, we have Archon Stretch, actually. We should be okay. We'll just slap on Conductive Sphere. Gotta look at the fashion options. don't think I have any of her alt helmets. Alright, I forgot some primes have, like, unique armor slots as well, which is kind of cool. I might just jam on random until I find a fun color. That is not a fun color, that looks bad. I don't have all the color palettes, but I got a good amount. The only problem is a lot of the default colors are very, like, faded. They don't look... You kind of just get these very samey shades of, like, green and orange and blue that don't look great. I kind of like this one, actually. This is kind of cool. Sure. We'll pair this with the god-awful devil wings. Or no, that's considered... Where does that live? Is that an attachment? Is that an ephemera or a signa? Oh, it's an ephemera. These things. The reason they're putting in the camera shift because people are putting too much shit on their Warframe, so it looks... You can't see through the damn stuff you put on. I have any good, like, electricity-themed ephemeras. This one's just a heart. All these ink balloons. This one can look really bad on some frames. Just cover your frame in a bunch of ugly shit. Oh yeah, shocking step. That's pretty cool. I'll go for that. I also didn't realize that, I thought for the longest time that this was like a premium, like you had to buy with real money. Now you can just buy it. It's free. It came with your Xbox. I could also level up the Sekiro Electa, I guess. This is the funny whip that gives you credits when you kill enemies based on your mastery rank for some reason. I don't know if I want to use Burning Wasp or Viper. Let's use Wasp for the extra capacity for now. Not that I'm going to be, you know, maining the whip or anything. I just want to slap it on there. Ah, you know what? Fuck it. I'll just do auto-install. Never do this. Never do this unless you're just slapping something on for mastery and then dumping it later. I'm not going to dump the whip because I do want to, you know, hang on to the thing for later because it does cost 125 standing for parent sequence at max, so... Alright, let's do another Belly of the Beast run. Debating if I want... I have Rolling Guard, don't I? Yeah, we have Rolling Guard. Maybe I'll just run Steel Path and hope I'm able to contribute. Because I should get a lot of experience for all the Eximus kills, and I'm gonna be honest, I care enough people that other people can care of me for a little bit. Good 21 gay emus. Ugh. Woke up today, my head was hurting a bit. I was like, oh god, no, please don't tell me I have to cancel stream, but I just slept a little weird. We're good.
Ordis will not stand idly by while Parthos
Branham.
hostages of Jade for his Eximus executioner program. He must be BB.
Denied. Sephiroth, I know who you are.
Oh yeah, wow, look at my energy regen.
Do you think you are helping Blade? Preserving her honor? Her dignity?
Functionally, I am running like a level 20... What am I in right now? 26 Warframe. but I would not, you know, don't bring in level 0 Warframes if you don't have a lot of master rank, because you're not going to be... It's going to be rough. It's going to be rough for you. Oh no, Warframe is... It's like the one live service game that I do not... Like, I'll take breaks from it, but I never really, like, oh, I'm so done with this fucking game, you know? Nope. Oh, we got a laggy host, I think. Wait, no, I'm the host. That was just a weird ragdoll. Interesting.
Sound exactly like one
I just load up some gyre. Alright. Oh, go down here.
full of moats. Now we can escort it up the elevator. Sending air supports to help you jump higher.
The one downside to running the Sekiro Electa is that I don't have the Incarnon for extra parkour.
Fears' operator is looking for trouble.
What is this? Who threw this? Who did this? Who's responsible?
Look for ionic charges.
How did you manage this? How did you do this? How did this happen? I'm angry. Who did this? We have to go hunt down an actual battery now. Yeah, that's just stuck there now. Alright, Coil Horizon. How does this work again? Does it just stop? Do I pop it and then it activates? I don't remember. I think you do have to be over top of it. Like, I don't think you can just kind of cheat your way in, if that makes sense. Yeah, Overguard will protect me. Overguard, and I have to remember I can also just kind of spin through dudes to take their stuff. I want to pop Cathode Grace, but I also don't want to... I'm sure we got a lot of these. I'm not going to throw that just yet. Level 6 already, jeez. Oh yeah, casting speed would be nice. And here we go, killing again. Any treats, any goodies? I wonder if you get extra time when you get like higher ranks of Cathode Grace though, because it is gotta be a little tricky in this setup where I'm not necessarily just killing dudes, like I also have to be hunting down the treats sitting on the map. I don't remember if the radius is 50 or 100 meters in this game mode for spawning the pickups. I think it might be a little too high. Whatever. Oh, I didn't actually have any charge. I entered in Carnon mode and then it was like, you don't have any bullets. What are you doing? What are you doing, Ding Dong? Just throw another battery in there. Starting to run a little low. There we go. They're spawning now. It's my favorite. I'm pretty sure that works like this thing in Warframe. God. I feel like there's a lot. Probably just Titania in general. Like the fact that you are allowed to functionally reach a speed that is so fast that a regular player would not be able to control it, but at the same time, you are allowed to reach that speed if you so desire. If your deepest, darkest wish is to go too fucking fast, you are allowed to do this. You are allowed to cross the entire map in 2 seconds. Can I climb this, please? No? Okay, I'm going Danny Phantom mode. Ow. Oh, we're already over here, jeez. You're going too fast. Yeah, I definitely want to cast speed. this mode might not be best because you gotta be constantly zooping around everywhere to get kills. Like my rotor swell already wore off there. It's also tricky with the radar. It always feels like you're on the wrong floor because it extends up and down very much.
Hey, sweetie. Guess what? By the time I'm done with you, you'll never form a consonant again.
Yeah, that's great. I got 12,000 overguard. You're not going to do shit to me. Oh, Broberon. Hell yeah. I'm gonna get angry. Oh yeah, we got a Mesa too. We got aimbot. How long does this even last? 10 seconds by default. Oh yum! I love experience. Yeah, Titania is the only frame that I have to actively choose, like, to specifically turn off the auto run. Because otherwise, if you go into Razor Wing mode, it's too fast. It's too fucking fast. It's too much. Oh yeah, I should switch my cat back to balanced resource drops instead of just for credits. Not quite a full run of, like, EDA, but a good chunk of experience for doing this. That's 21 levels. Really, that's more important because it gives us the extra levels on our abilities, not so much for the mod capacity. Condition overload is a whole entire video essay on itself, I feel like. I know why sometimes it feels like it doesn't dump, because I think they did an update recently where it normally drops squads after random missions unless it's specifically like, if it's meant to be like the Archon missions where you're meant to do them all in sequence or whatever. Yeah, now it should be level 2 or 3 with some other stuff. Yeah, Arc Sphere's maxed. Well, Horizon is at 1. And the other are all at 1. Because the rotor swell augment is definitely going to be helpful. I think I might actually just go slap a cast speed shard on her too. How many yellows have I got? I got 1 Tau Forged, 2 regular. I want an Exilus Archon shard slot for Azure specifically, because it always feels like these are the ones that are like, eh. It's rare to have a slot for these in most builds. I know I can use them for the combo shards, but I haven't really fucked around with the combo stuff too much yet. I palpitate in your absence. Thanks, Tom Hanks. Me too. Yeah, I saw the builds that want electricity. Purple mods are good. I just gotta get more shards. Actually, what is this week's EDA and ETA loadout, I guess? Let's see, I think there's a fast way to get to Sanctum Anatomica. Yeah, you go to Dark Refractory and then Sanctum. So I want to see what the current week is and whether or not it's worth going for. Tenno, at least solo.
Our work goes on.
Banui.
Tenno, several experiments are threatened by the murmur as they near completion. We shall protect Master
Najah, Foline, Uriel. Oh, Torrid.
Response. Prepare well. Before the foe is laid low,
Cycron,
we shall
Isis and
not
Kraken.
return.
Harmony Fang Twin Basalk. Really, duration's reduced. Duration of negative status is tripled. Pick up do not heal and health orbs cannot be picked up. That's kind of stinky. Casting ability reduces armor by 10% for 10 seconds. Terminate Alchemy Mirror Defense. Oh god, hazardous goods. That would really suck for Toxin. You need a good way to deal with the damage from that. Actually, I think Najad does give you overguard, so that could work. As long as you keep your rings up, your defense. Sword's a pretty free pick. I do have Tenet Cycron. No, I think Najad gives you... I think it's Overguard, right? Or am I misremembering? I might be misremembering. Oh, maybe I'm thinking of Rhino, where they gave him just like they standardized Overguard across the board and gave that to him. Oh no, you're right. That is damage absorption. No, wait, damage absorption. Okay, now I need to test this. I'm just gonna jump into a mission real quick because I'm real confused now. Doesn't really matter too much. I'm gonna dip out anyways, but that was Greg. That's a great question.
Calls for a song.
Shoot me, shoot me, hey, shoot me, hey, shoot me. No, you do take damage, it's just partial reduction. Yeah, Toxin procs will get through that then. Okay, so never mind, the jaw is not safe against Toxin then. And then ETA, what do I have this week? I think she's at the Strata Relay. Or no, she's at the mall too. I want to see what my options are. I don't have, like, I haven't really touched ETA that much.
Hey, hi, fellow time traveler. Bellamere and Minerva are ready when you are. Stand by for temporal.
Oh, Titania is available. That's a free pick. Free Exalted. Bubonico, Exceltra, Kit Gun. Secondary wounds gain 1 puncture status effect every time you take damage. Using an ability that opens a void rift nearby. Gear cannot be used. Casting ability reduces armor by 10% for 10 seconds. Got a defense, exterminate, and assassination. Tank is a little scary. Titania is also not incredible for defense. Dante is a very safe pick, just because he gets free overguard, basically. I've been working on the Coda Bubonico. Kit gun is... I don't have a good kit gun. And then Archititron and Amanata are also not super great for me. I'm kind of tempted. I'm kind of tempted to just try a solo run with Titania and see how I do. Although, one sec, I gotta turn off the thing here real quick. Hold to sprint. Or I gotta turn that back on, I should say. And then... Ubonico. Where's my kit gun? You are. And Amanata.
Told you I'd make it. Okay, get your loadout ready, because once you're locked in, I cannot pull you out without the whole run going to hell.
I know how dangerous the Void Rifts are to Titania. I don't think you can dodge those like you can with other abilities. I might give it a try solo, see how we do. Your status. Max it out. I keep calling them elite. This technically I haven't actually unlocked ETA yet. Alright, I have to unlock it. Burger. Probably fine. Sparkly in one. Open a supply cache, doubles the kill count required to finish, and then blow up a tank. All-Stars could be nice. That's the other thing, the other reason I want to do Temporal Archimedia. I want to get more of the Peely picks, so it's a little easier to do these. I have a lot that I haven't unlocked yet. I'm not going to be doing heavy slams. I don't know. Wake up call. Alright, let's give it a try. Full modifier, see how we do. The one issue I could see with Titania is running out of energy in the last bit.
Important about a concert.
Something with as many eyes on it as Flair's concert is gonna twist up the timeline, like, whoa. Make sure they keep playing until my readings are done. And grab me some promo merch.
Oh hey, Nyx Prime and Rhino Prime are coming back soon. There you go. Actually, can I make the clones with the balloons? I don't know if that's allowed. Gotta get all my stuff primed out here. Hey, get off. Back off. Get your own sandwich. How many waves? 6 waves of this. Let's see how we do. The damage output is there, it's just everything else is a little scary. Yeah, I'm going through my energy pretty quick though. I might want to slap on, what's it called? Some more efficiency. I'm not constantly draining out energy, because it does feel bad. Like, you get a lot of energy for getting the kills, like getting the Eximus kills. The only problem with Titania is, again, she's not incredible for defense, because she doesn't have, like, a ton of AoE, unless you set up Lantern, but I don't really like Lantern that much. I don't think Lantern's great. Yeah, More Eximus, please. It's weirdly easier in Steel Path to maintain energy, honestly. At the very least, with Spellbind, I'm immune to statuses, like I can cleanse, and I think you get 10 seconds of immunity.
Oh. So many lives changed track because of
Yeah,
this
Equilibrium,
one
I think single-handedly is the thing that kind of killed Arcane Energize.
You weren't there.
Okay, cut that out, Stinky. You be quiet. Claire's trying to play a nice little song. We're all just trying to enjoy it. How about you shut the fuck up? I'm gonna pop my things again soon. As long as there's the constant Eximus spawning, we're gonna get energy guaranteed. Who dares? We gave a balloon the power of the Jade Light. The sacred power of the Executioner. We gave it to a balloon. We did surgery on a grape. Flare, go down the hole. Yeah, I don't think you can pop whatever the secondary, the effigies, whatever it's called, on balloons. Oh god, thank God for whoever decided we're gonna let you just highlight enemies. It's so nice in maps like this especially. Yeah, they're stinky. I don't know how much damage these do to Flare, but it's probably enough that I need to worry about it. Yeah, not the fastest defense clear, but... Ouch. Yeah, no, I can't make the things from balloons. 100% not allowed. Endgame Warframe stuff, it's like kind of a weird game of rocket tag where damage-wise, you can almost one-shot, like, anything. But then enemies can also, like, dunk you in a second, especially for certain, like, toxin procs, for example. They'll just delete you. Like, I just keep getting donked by a random void explosion, and that's enough to bring me down to shields off. I think I took all the modifiers, yeah. I need to set up Spectres. That's one thing I've never really fucked with. I really should. Get, like, the ancient healers and all that stuff. I want to work on getting the Kuvazar so I can set up my on-site crew with it, or my on-call crew. Apparently they're like really fucking busted with that because they don't have the same limitations that humans do. They just functionally have infinite ammo for it, so you just go blasting. They had to nerf Wukong because people were just trying to AFK the game with that, though. Oh, I gotta turn back on my Void thing. He's on his Whisper. Void damage. Ooh, it's good. Alright, cool. Amber Archon. Arcane Truck. Then we're doing Exterminate, which should be a little more chill. Just gotta quickly go and do the thing,
The Indifference is pulling the major strings, so it's got its fingerprints all over Skull.
What's it called? I keep forgetting.
Take down a few and we'll see what shakes out.
Guess Minerva was right. Messi was getting in with a bad crowd.
The cache. I don't know why I couldn't remember the word cache. Thankfully, Titania is very good at getting to. Where's the actual thing, though? Where's the box? I hear all the pickups for the box. Oh, I think I heard it. There it is. Actually, I'm gonna leave for a moment because there's no enemies nearby. There we go. Just 2 pickups because it's solo. Makes that objective a little easier. Hello, enemies? Are we here? Oh, they're very slowly coming down this tunnel. Bonk. I love that. God, this does not feel like Steel... Do the, like, Archimedia missions count as Steel Path for enemy spawning purposes? I'd be very surprised if they didn't. It really feels kind of like the spawns feel kind of anemic. Titania also kind of has, like, built-in, like, crowd control. Like, it's not perfect because it's based on the razor flies, but there's some silly stuff you get to do with it. A lot of times they'll just focus on the flies and you just get free kills, because now the flies are immortal. It used to be that the flies could be killed, so you had to refresh them every now and then, but now it's just, they're there forever, baby. Much like gamers, Scaldra can't look up, so they just go after your flies instead. Actually, no, that's true. They can't go after you. But yeah, I've been meaning to get my Railjack stuff, the crew going. I think I need to unlock the final level of intrinsics to get the good on-call crew, because I think I just have, like, the mediocre guys right now.
Brace yourselves. We got Boku empirical data to gather. But hey, look on the bright side. Removing all safety and ethical checks has really sped things up.
How reassuring.
God, Titania is so busted, man. Just, what if you just got to fly around everywhere and deal a Brazilian damage? Oh, there's a containers, nice. We got 104 kills. I think Arcwing is cool. The problem is that they just... It kind of started as a content island and turned off a lot of people, so it left a bad taste in a lot of people's mouth. I don't hate the idea of, like, having to build a different way, but I think a lot of people just do kind of prefer, you know, I want to play my Warframe and not Star Fox, which is understandable, but, you know, I think it's cool. Haha, you'll never get through my shield. What? You can jump? Oh no. Oh no, this is bad for Bitcoin. Love the concept of level 400 balloon. I love the names of these things because I always think they're graphing calculators. Ah, the Texas Instruments 82. Even in alternate world 1999, they still have a firm grip on the school curriculums. But you're not getting a lot of headshot kills. If I get a headshot kill, I do get infinite ammo temporarily. There we go. Oh, my thing wore off. Like, that's why I'm not doing any damage. Because my void thing is off. Oh, buddy, yes. Give me all the dudes, please. Yum, yum. Who dares? That car has a lot of armor. I don't have a strip, so... Almost there.
Okay.
There we go.
The model's
Let's go.
taking shape. All those little data points are adding up.
There's
very
no reason to
nicely.
stick around, so...
Glad to be of service, princess.
Arcane Escapist. I don't think I have that mod yet. And now to fight a tank.
The bigger the target, the wilder my chronometer goes. We need to find the biggest target in town. A Skuldra, a Fur.
Peely pack.
You want us to take out one of Vajinoy's fancy new tanks? Yeah, I think we can oblige.
Also, I don't think they say it in, like, the main story, but Victor's last name is Vajinoy. Which matches the theme of Rusalka. Like, Nessie Rusalka, her last name is also another node in the star chart. Good story. Alright, we need, kill dudes. To awaken the transponder. I always think the person shooting, I always think that's an enemy. This mission. A little bit of energy back while I wait. Oh, there we go. Okay. We'll gladly use a cipher. Who dares? Who dares? Cut that out. Come on now. Oh right, I think I do have to be in Warframe mode to fire the RPG though. Wouldn't mind a little bit more energy. Kill some dudes. God, Equilibrium is such a good mod. I know I said it already, but like, goddamn. Guess I'll repop my buffs here. I know there's remotes there, but I want to get a little closer. Next barricade. Ah, car. There we go. Alright, who wants to drop a transponder for me? I know they're gonna do more Railjack stuff when they do the new Jade Shadows event. Although I don't think it's gonna be like, oh man, Railjack is finally back. It's just gonna be like a mission or two, I think, so... Not like... super, super important, but... Oh, those aren't dudes dropping in, those are just bullets. It is just bullets. Really? No enemy drops? There you are. It'd be like, I'd be very surprised if there is no Eximus coming at me at this point. Alright. Go deliver the transponder. Excuse me, excuse me. The other nice thing with the visibility stuff, like being able to choose outline colors, you get blinded by stuff in this game sometimes. It just happens. There are just going to be situations where you can't see shit. It's nice to have a way to see through that. I gotta shoot this more. Forgot it needs to be multiple shots. Wasn't there a transponder here just now? I swear there's a transponder here. I saw the icon. Go to Bubonico still needs a little bit of work on my part. It's not bad, but it could definitely be stronger, I think. I'm just gonna kill dudes. Kill dudes with fresh buffs, you know. The other nice thing with Titania is that, like, she gets a special debuff that just reduces enemy accuracy, which is really rare. Like, abilities that just ignore enemy accuracy stuff is not... I don't know if there are any other ones. Like, I know there's stuff that confuses enemies, like radiation procs, but... actually just, like, having an additional level of mitigation of enemy bullet just not hit is very nice. Need that RPG. Oh, you would. Pretty sure the RPG would have hit that guy's barrier. Alright. Tank time. Slowly chunk it down here. I want to get a headshot kill so I get the infinite ammo. Like, we're doing good damage, it's just that I also need to, you know, keep the ammo up. Can I just... I don't remember if I have to get on top of it to get the next phase. Or is it... oh no, I think I destroy more of these, that's what it was. I would like to kill more dudes to get more energy back, though. I'm gonna repop Void. We got the energy in there. Like, thankfully the recharge is fast enough that it's not a huge problem, but it is nice to have infinite ammo for a little bit. Just a moment. None of you guys have energy for me? There we go. Then we gotta do the second phase where it pretends to be sentient for a bit. Pretends to be in Eidolon. Does that happen in Archimedia? I think it does.
Come here. What did you do?
So this is my fault.
Like, I can just fly away, but also I need energy. And I took the gear wheel restriction, so I couldn't even drop a pizza even if I wanted to. Oh god. No, this is like an elite, not elite, but it is an Archimedia tank, so it has a ton of extra levels. This is like very, very high level dude. This is basically like the second hardest thing you'll get outside of the elite version of this fight. I gotta recharge. I'm gonna build up some energy. Damn it! Oh, I got tagged. Might actually die here. Merchant Savior, I need more spawns. I don't think I got it. Fuck! Right at the end, god damn it. You get partial rewards, but ugh. It does have weak spots, but they're a little tricky to find. I didn't have enough energy regen. What are my mods at right now? Thankfully I can try again, I just have to do the first 2 missions again. It'd be a lot easier with other people, I just wanted to try it solo and see how I do. Like, my efficiency is only 45%. Because we use Archon Continuity with the Dex Pixia. You get the toxin damage. I have Suppress here. Ammo max. Suppress is good for, like, most missions, I think. Yeah, secondary fortifier might be an option as well. I do like secondary enervate though. It means you don't have, you could just build straight for crit damage. You don't have to worry about actually getting crit chance because it all comes from enervate, and you hit a ton, like you hit a ton of shots with the pixie anyways. So try that again another time, I guess. So I think we could do it. I just got to work on my energy management. Because you get shields back very quickly, and in Arc, or not in Arcwing mode, in Razorwing mode, you get very, very rarely hit. Because that time I got double donked when I was transforming back in. PSF is also an option to avoid bonking when you don't have Spellbind up, but Aviator can work, but it doesn't help a ton. Like, at this level, most attacks are going to one-shot you anyway, so I tend to rely more on shield gating. Yeah, I might have to do, like, a specific shield gate setup so I can get some extra shield recovery. Maybe also trade out Blind Rage, but I like that damage, though. The damage is so nice. Or I could just, you know, bite the bullet and allow gear.
Hi, fellow time traveler.
Yeah, that's right. We got a pack. Undamaged, 10% chance to get toxin. No. Fucking no. Oh, this would actually be nice for the tank fight. How much do you need Prime Flow? I mean, Titania uses a lot of energy, so I do kind of want Prime Flow.
Okay, get your loadout ready, because once you're locked in, I cannot pull you out.
The wake-up call I just kind of had there for, you know, I didn't have any other real option, but I could trade that out instead. I think probably Slippery Customer. Just avoid the first knockdown in case something like that. I was doing fine up until the point where my energy ran out. And I had to kind of deal with that. I don't know if I have... Is Panic Call a sticker? I don't know if I have Panic Call. No, I don't have it. Because this one at least does give me one free knockdown, one free death. What's the other one? I thought I got... Oh yeah, here we go. Argon combo number 2. Because this one increases the chance to drop, like, orbs and stuff, which could also be an option to maintain energy. Actually, honestly, the reinforcements are kind of good because that means more energy drops. Because yeah, if I turned off Gear Embargo, I lose the ability to get Elite Archimedia, but then I also get, you know, a much more smooth mission. I can just chomp down energy recoveries when I need it. Everything else I think was fine, it's just the tank is the tricky part. Do that another time. Maybe I'll go hang out with Emmett Selk. Still gotta do more Descendias, because we're currently anathema with him. He does, well, he doesn't like people in general, but he especially doesn't like me right now. Debating if I want to go Volt, maybe? I'll just do Volt. Volt's a pretty safe pick. What are you? Oh, right. The thing that they had to remind people because everybody kept forgetting. So hard your balls explode! I wish. God, I wish. I want to keep the turret, actually. The problem with the turret, it kind of sucks for certain parts of this. I want to get a better percentage Bubonico. It's only 39%. Actually, let me see what's available in the mall right now. Because they changed the way that Nemesis work for the Coda. Amber Shard, please. Kuva is comically easy to get. Oh no, that is a Torrid Incarnon. God no, I would not be using regular Torrid. I want to go see real quick. Where is it? I think Eleanor sells them? Yeah.
Delicious. Idle hands, darling.
Ah, 26%. I don't know if that's enough with Valence Fusion to bring it to 60%. Base assist is 35% magnetic. This one's 50. 29, 28, 25. Not great for percentages this week. Need 52.8 for one fuse 60. Okay, so no. I would just be waiting for a 60% to show up anyways. No, I think this is a Toxin Bubonico. The one that I have is magnetic.
It was lovely catching up.
So I have the Bubonico, I have the base assist. I have the Hema. This one I just got because it was 60% heat, like just being sold straight up as 60, so I was like, yeah, I'll pick that up. Bubonic goes through 9.8 and base assist is 40.1, so not great. I sadly, I think I just missed the Hema augment, so I can't use it as effectively. Do I have a Kuvazar? No, I have the Ogress. So I'm gonna say, I want to work on getting a Kuvazar. This one's 60%. I think I fused this, actually. I think that's why I think I got a second copy. And then the Kuva Brahma back when the brief period where that was extremely meta, and then they very, very quickly threw ammo recovery for bows and such into the ground because people were AFKing with Wukong. Ah, fuck it, I'll just use the Torrid. I will switch over to my good friend the Praetos. They're good weapons, and also they have this guy, where is it? Parkour velocity. So just by bringing those, you get to move much faster. Let's go hang out with MX Selk. I think we're still not on good terms, I'm pretty sure. Yep. Yeah, I'm glad they put in the elemental vices, because, oof. Being that much of the verse at the mercy of RNG would really suck. Ah, new dog.
This is Nora Knight, letting you know she's hanging with you now that you're over the hump.
Deluxe is
and
25.
On the home stretch.
I do like this regalia. I wanna grab that. Defense wave 12. Just kill a bunch of dudes on Steel Path. Help Clem.
That's all we have time for.
God damn it! Every time. There are too many different ways to access missions now. It's a little much. Three-day affinity booster. Oh, they got a reactor too. Nice. Pretty good week to do Descendia if you haven't been doing that a lot. I'm always hurting for reactors, so it's good to get those. Between that and the weekly calendar as well are both great.
This one is easy. The air on Tau was toxic for us, and so efforts had to be made to make it.
Oh right, I gotta turn the thing back on.
See that you do the same.
Don't kill me, don't kill me, don't kill me. There we go. Alright, where are all the drops? Now. This host is a little laggy. There we go. I wasn't actually in sprint mode, that's why I was going slow. Oh, this host is really laggy. God, I'm kind of tempted to just dip. I feel bad, but... Oh, I can just straight up roll the bomb, too. That's cool. It always feels bad, because, like, it's not their fault. Usually it is just a location issue, but... Yeah, I don't have the FPS counter, but... I can already tell it's a little on the laggy side. Oof. Yeah, no, you know what? Sorry, buddy. The problem is that you can set the... What's it called? You can set the limit. But I find it ignores... Oh, cool, another Amber Archon shot. Sometimes that acts weird. You can set a matchmaking ping limit. But, It'd be rough. Where's that at? Is that on network? Here we go. Might just set it to like 150. Because Because I find that also, that can help you if you're trying to host. No, over here. Let's try that again. Because I'll gladly host, I just hate when it's connected to somebody on, like, McDonald's Wi-Fi. Yeah, like there we didn't get anybody joining, so I wonder... Okay, there we go. Took a moment.
Albrecht stole my mind! Violence is the sole means to reclaim it! Show me you speak the language of death!
14!
This one is easy.
I love when he just yells numbers at the end of his little rant.
And so, efforts had to be made to make it less so. See that
There
you
we
do
go,
the
there we
same
go.
if you wish to
Oh,
survive.
buddy, I get to shoot somebody and they just die and I don't have to wait a second for their stuff to drop? Oh, this is such a treat. This is such a nice little treat. Somebody playing Foley, did I just hear the fucking clown horn? I don't know if we're at the point where he says numbers at the start of his rant yet. Oh no, a bomb. Anyways, rolling guard. I don't have to deal with that mechanic, actually. We're actually doing pretty good. Could be doing better, but it's full up enough for me. I'm not going to bother with the shield because I'm constantly picking stuff up, so I'm going to end up dropping it half the time anyways. Alright, that one's fully deployed. That was B. Rolling guard. Alright, cool. Gruslings.
This demon, this grosling.
This demon.
With all its
This
greed.
grosling.
It must be vanquished.
This is velvet behavior.
For decency's sake.
It's like a little lamb. It's a very charming. Stop touching him! Freak! Monster! Alright, defense.
The refractory is trying to purge Marie from the system. However amusing that is, if it's
That'd be cool, but also, we can't do our job if she dies, so...
Phantoms of your past, dancing on puppet strings. A morbid dance to what end?
I imagine a lot of things in this game have a smell that we're just not really privy to.
poetry. Do us all a favor and stop.
Oh right, this is defend Marie specifically. I thought this was just a static point. Drop some lightning shocks. Actually, here I could pop my shield. Doesn't help Marie that much, but it's nice to have. Drop another shock trooper. God, Bolt just really does everything. Oh, we got the Foley balloons. I just saw those. Very goofy. It's funny how, like Foley herself is a very goofy-ass frame, but then the actual method of getting her, she's portrayed as, like, this lurking, monstrous nightmare that you cannot permanently get rid of, that they had to nerf because she was too scary. I feel like that's, like, a pretty general thing for Warframe in general. Like, when they introduce a new frame, it turns out they're also good at their respective modes. Laser Limbo. Now we're doing the offerings. Oh, invincibility, cool. So anyways, I started swinging. Because I'm Volt and I have melee attack speed. I'm also invincible. Yeah, Dante's one of the rare instances where they had to actually, like, just flat out nerf. Because he was just too fucking good. I still gotta build Foley, and I'm working on her. Alright, lasers. I forgot. We have Overguard, so that doesn't really scare me that much. Yeah, Overguard is I don't remember if it was introduced specifically with Dante. I think that might have just been them unifying the mechanics of like how Overguard is meant to work, where like enemies have shields and stuff. Are we already done? Oh no, there's one more wave. Kulervo, I think, was like 3 years ago, I want to say. We done? Oh, more dudes. Found them. Especially for this mode, the Latum is really good for certain enemies. We're still not done, wow. More spawns, more spawns, more spawns. Yep, more spawns. I'd say that person probably already has that side covered, so I'll just handle these guys over here. It's one wave remaining, but they keep staggering out the spawns. Yeah, Kulervo was 2023, so... alchemy time.
Alchemy. Tinkering with forces they clearly did not understand. What unholy project sealed this onto your psyche, Rose?
Alright, fire and toxin. I see some pickups over here. Where's the crucible? Can't see shit right now. There we go. There you are. Tord and Karnon is like... At the risk of being like, what were they thinking? Like, 3 shots and you're in Karma mode. You don't even have to hit headshots. It's literally just aim and shoot. Oh, fire. Fours actually. 28,000 Overguard. Got a good amount. Isn't the Tord disposition at like 0? It's like bottomed out because everybody uses it. Or like 1, whatever the lowest possible option is. There's apparently... There you are. I don't really fuck around with ribbons too much. It's too much work. isn't max disposition? Really? I could have sworn it was bottom. Alright, yeah, I'll just continue on. Have they just not updated the dispositions in a while?
I might gather you into my mind. Also. And did you think little Marie had left your side? Jamais?
What you got? Game permanent set of moats? Yeah, I think I want permanent moats.
With souls light.
I don't think I've been offered those before, actually. Normally I'll get like the... what's it called? I'll get like the energy regen or like the extra healing from pickups and stuff. I don't think I've ever seen those ones. Not going to lower any dispositions unless they're disrupted to the game. Interesting. How the fuck did that become 5 then? I guess, yeah, I guess by the rules they themselves set. It must have been before the Incarnon, yeah, because the Torrid was not very popular before. Are you coming? Here you go.
Soul be in your heart.
Struggle to keep pressure from becoming too great. What were you bursting with, Rose? Anger, humiliation, lust?
No way, we don't pop these yet. I almost did the bad thing. They already did the thing for us, we just gotta wait for the bar to fill up. Yeah, the big thing for Ribbons is that, like, they are a very, like, big time/platinum dump, because the average person is not gonna care too much about that. Actually, I better not shoot that. I don't know if I can arc over to the thing. It is right at... do we even have to pop any of these? Can we just keep it at max and just not even pop that? That's true, I guess, if, you know, somebody spends a lot of money getting a good ribbon and then just doesn't touch it. What if we could just... no, it does change. I forgot. Yeah, it changes the... Nope, we shot too many, though. Sometimes I get a weird bug where I'll shoot the vent and it'll pop twice, and I'm not sure if it's because another vent spawns in the exact same spot or something else happens, you know? If we can double up, that's allowed. Don't you dare purge my stuff. Ribbons are kind of a weird design challenge. Thankfully, most of the best builds, like, you don't really need a ribbon. They're, if you want to hyper optimize, you can, but you don't have to worry too much about, like, doing that. Oop. No, Cinnamon. My cat. Astrolabe time. People have a lot of problems with these, I noticed, in pub groups sometimes. Like, they just don't stick around the Astrolabe. That's all you gotta do for this mission. It's not that you have to, you know, it's not that you have to go, like, do anything else. Literally, just stay by the Astrolabe. Kill dudes if they're nearby, but, like, just hang out. They do go fast, though. My Astrolabe! I do think Incarnons are a lot more interesting than Ribbons, though. It feels cooler to have a weapon that, like, it screams at you and then you get to go sicko mode. And have infinite ammo temporarily. It feels really nice. As opposed to ribbons, which are just like, your stats are better. Like, sure, it's useful, but I don't know. Place the elevator. Yeah. Gotta crouch dance, it's the law. Albies.
The cost of war. Bloodshed.
Everybody's favorite modifier. Arbitration drones. I mean, I don't just get to press 4 and kill everything in the tile? Oh, man. I've been meaning to get, like, a good AoE weapon for arbitration drones specifically, because sometimes I do want to run them for, like, Omniforma. That's the only reliable way of getting Omniforma outside of special events and stuff, so... I mean, they might take reduced AoE, but, like, they're only, like, level, what, 80? So... they still will die pretty quickly with a well-modded gun. A nice rocket launcher modded for just point anywhere roughly in the same zip code. It does suck, though. Like, I would love to play Titanian Arbitration, but unfortunately the whole gimmick of RB drones being immune to abilities means that they are also immune to your pistols, aka the way you deal damage as Titania, so... it feels bad. Prison chat, I hate these drones. Told you. Even with the increased visibility, it still can be kind of tricky to pick them out in crowds of dudes, though. Melee can work, but it depends. Like, depending on what you're fighting, I especially don't fuck with the infested with melee, because a lot of times they'll just do a little toxin fart cloud and then you just die. Unless you have, like, rolling guard or something, but even then you gotta be paying really close attention. Overguard. That's Dante, baby.
Battle against a powerful foe. It seems
okay, this one is just kill. This one is just kill, and there are hyenas, which, like, oh no, not hyenas. Anyways, so I started blasting. Unfortunately, even with Titania, like, Dex Pixia does count as exalted weapon. I think there are, like, certain things for exalted weapons. Also, damn, my overguard disappeared. I think her Razor Wing does still count as an ability, so it does get nullified by that. It'd be cool if they added more rewards to arbitrations. Maybe, like, Archon shards or something. Not like, maybe not on, like, a renewable schedule, because then people would just be running RBs instead of, you know, Archimedes or whatever, but just an alternate way to get some stuff. The only problem with Steel Path, like, the issue then becomes, like, you'll probably see a huge split for arbitrations, I think. I think most people will just end up not playing regular ones. And you don't want to encourage situations like that. Like, ideally you want to have access to both. I'm honestly, like, really surprised that most of the player base is just not on Steel Path at this point. Like, it's really nice. But that also does kind of require the player base, which is something the game can't control. There's like Archon shards or like adapters that aren't available currently. Maybe like universal medallions or something so you can just build up some extra currency. I don't know. Medallions just for like Earth, for Cetus, and for Fortuna. I mean, honestly, Steel Path is kind of chill at this point. Like, as long as you're not doing Archimedia, you're probably gonna be okay running in squads, like in pubs. Because the power curve has vastly gone up since they introduced the Steel Path in the first place. And you get some useful resources too, like you get all the secondary arcane mods, which are quite useful. Secondary and primary, like Deadhead and all that. Oh, we're shooting orbs.
See them all. Count them if you dare to try. Every bullet, every corpse, every life spent. This is the song of war.
Lua, guide us.
We shot orbs.
Targets that do not fight back. Familiar. The only problem is narrowing it down.
The issue I have with normal Star Charts is that the enemy spawns are anemic. Unless you're running like a full squad of 4, but like outside of like void missions, I find most nodes in normal missions are just like whatever. Also, yeah, the double drop resources for like stuff like organ cells, especially hot diggity dog. Cabins for resources, go, 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 go.
Rummage through my things. Take what you need. It's not like I can stop you. Yet.
Treats, yum, 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 yum. Bitrate loves this, yum, 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 yum. I know some people have like Zaku box breaker builds to just get a ton of free Mafika, basically. And you just run like this specific section of Descendia.
Enter. Rest. They would accuse of being part of the statuary. Here you are safe.
Deal less damage to Overguard, but steal enemy Overguard upon damaging them. Gain ammo efficiency while sliding or crouching, but receive minus efficiency otherwise. We'll just take Center Tribute.
If we must.
Don't want to have to be sliding constantly. This ain't Deadlock.
We descend.
Horse time.
Mindless destruction. Perhaps this is a memory of the devils from when he was a little boy smashing his toys.
Somebody wants to make food. I don't mind if people like AFK, whatever, as long as they say they're gonna do it like that. Oh, can we not fly? Oh, no, you can. There we go. I think the game does eventually penalize you for going AFK, like it turns off your resource pickups after a bit, so you don't get any rewards. You can't dismount, otherwise I would absolutely just be rolling around and bullet jumping everywhere. Actually, do I have my charge on Torrid? No, I don't. Oh, I can't even use... Right, because I'm on horse, right. Horse frame. Collect and defend. Oh, this is the decryption.
What is that horrible smell? Devil, is that you?
Devil, did you fart? I'm not doing any damage. Or are these like special dudes? Oh, it's specifically they're vulnerable to RPGs, got it. They're vulnerable to RPGs or just, you know, lay them in Incarnon mode. Works very nicely. No, thankfully the era of, like, everybody needs to full armor strip is dead. They changed the way that armor stripping works so that enemies now have a cap of armor that they can have rather than going up to, like, you know, tens, hundreds of thousands in the before days, and so unless you brought full strip it was pointless. And on top of that, I think they made it now so... Yeah, it's capped, so effectively, like, as long as you bring some strip, it is still useful. It's no longer a situation where, like, because enemy armor numbers get so high, like, if you're not fully stripping, it's pointless. Like, it's still useful to strip armor, but it is no longer, like, if you don't strip armor, you're just fucked in sealed path anymore. Because it used to be that armor values could just go up functionally as high as they needed to. And they realized, oh shit, this is gonna mean if we want to make harder content, then it's gonna be really rough. So now I think the cap of armor is just like 1700. Rune offerings, huh?
Why am I not surprised?
I love getting invulnerability blessings. It's the best. Also, yeah, they vastly simplified enemy weaknesses, so you don't have to worry about, okay, what is this specific enemy within this faction weak to? Because there were certain exceptions where it's like, oh yeah, Grenier are weak to, you know, corrosion and all that. Now it is just globally, if you are in this faction, you are weak to this, you know? And they also straight up just kind of tell you now, like, this is what you want to use. Which is smart. They also tweak damage attenuation on some bosses, so it's not as much of a slog. Yeah, Grenier were the worst offenders, because, like, they were the armor faction originally, so, like, base game, it wasn't too much of a problem, but once you start getting to the higher level stuff, it got real rough. I'm not doing a lot of damage here. The $1,000,000 question of, like, is everybody else also posted outside of a vent to destroy, or is it just me? And then everybody gets the exact same idea. A lot of vents this time, huh? Come on. Can't hit these stupid pipes. Nintendo Space Program, what, like coptering? Or is this something else? Defense.
The refractory is trying to purge Marie from the system. However amusing that is,
Whoop.
if it succeeds...
Oh, I forgot. Volt can also give targets speed boosts so they can zoop around to places they're really not supposed to be.
Stay with us now.
I love Roth is just having a great time here.
Siege upon my mind all you like. You did not defeat me then, and you shall not defeat me now.
Oh, just ragdoll dudes, yeah. Yeah, like these guys have a lot of armor, but I think they also have the mod specifically to be vulnerable to amphors. Also, I forgot I have a weaker weapon now because I took the mod reduced damage in exchange for stealing Overguard. Maybe I should have just taken the slide, honestly. Oh well. Who dares still be alive? Explode. Double here. I love watching like the super sprint animation when you're not moving very quickly because it keeps the same speed, it ramps you up to speed. So you just watch your dude like he's a fucking Flintstones car. It's tumor time.
Such boils fester within all. Sin is our sickness. We are morbid with
Oh, that's the
guilt
big one.
and
Gotta wait for
shame.
later. Is that one? No. And Morty got 2. Alright, destroy the big hives. I wanted to get a couple more headshots so I could charge the Latum. Maybe someday they'll bring back ragdolls. The dismay of all the Necros players everywhere.
I will abide by so many kinds of depraved games, Drifter. The kinds that would make your skin crawl just to think about it. We Orokin were fundamentally immortal after all. But to rob me of myself? No! 14!
14! I love that. They give you a lot of lines for this mode too, because they knew you'd have to do it a bunch anyways, so... I think last time I streamed, maybe not last time, but I think the time before when I streamed Descendia, I accidentally just ignored the instant kill.
Shield us with your grace. Bless our blades with your light.
there's supposed to be a mechanic where if you don't do the dash through the little things correctly, you get insta-killed, but I just did my funny little operator transfer and skipped it entirely. Well, no, yeah, it's not just the lines in this mission, too. Like, you get the voicemails from Emmett Selk as well. One more reactor. But I already had Uriel actually getting the chassis there. Actually, no, Uriel's a really easy farm, because you can just repeat level 21 over and over and over again. I forgot. I thought that you had to go through the entire Descendia, but no, you can just do that. Do I have to build that reactor, though? I do. I have 2 blueprints, actually, and then I'll have one more after I do the 1999 stuff, so... Got some reactors coming my way as long as I finish off the calendar, which should not be too hard. Kill Scalded Troopers with abilities, that's free, basically. Kill Tekrot with abilities, again, that's free. And then Eximus, that'll just happen as you play a bunch, and then this is the only kind of tricky one. Gotta specifically be with melee weapons, but... Then we get another Organ Reactor. Oh, hang on. Ah, we got another message from him at Selk, hang on.
Many of the sentients evolved between encounters, so we could never be sure that we would face the same foe twice. But others remained in consistent form, as if they had reached some plateau long ago. Perfected killers. They brought the same cold horror that a shark does. It was insanity. How could I strategize around the behavior of sentient crab ships when no sooner had my tactics been perfected than the crab ships were replaced by worm ships? And how long before those worm ships were themselves replaced by some new monstrosity? All we could do was go backward. Progress had been fatal. Old traditions, time-hallowed paths of honor and discipline were owed their due.
I learned how to counter Crab, and then they replaced Crab. It is funny how the entire gimmick of the sentients, where they're supposed to be, you know, adaptive to your damage type, power curve, power creep is so rough now that they just die anyways.
We offer these to aid you, Tenno.
Yeah, at this point it's just like the weapons and the capture scenes and like emotes and stuff. I like this Yandana because it's a water sprinkler. Good. And then after that I can start dumping all my standing into... I guess I could probably just sell, like, augment rounds would be the best choice. Or augment mods. I don't think I have all the Red Veil things now. I still need more mods from them. Red Veil are, like, you kind of get neutral with these two, so you have to pick Red Veil or them, and then the others just kind of stay neutral for a bit. I think some people did manage to finagle getting 4 syndicates at positive, but nobody wants to fuck with that. Nobody wants to do that. What is the... I'm kind of curious. What are the... Titania Prime, you say? Kind of curious what the circuit options are this week. Necros, Valkyr, and Oberon. And then what are the Incarnons this week? Bow, Latron, Furus, Furax, and Strun. I still need the Furax. I have the bow. The bow is very funny because the bow prime, between the Incarnon upgrades, you can get like one of the longest range weapons in the game. Yeah, I have Latron and Furus already. Actually, I have Latron Prime. I probably could. I don't know if it's generally considered better to use Wraith or Prime for the Latron. And Furax, I don't have that one yet, so I'll probably. They also they buffed, what's it called? I don't know what else I want to get. Maybe a Rifle Riven mod, I guess. I don't know. I have all the other Incarnon adapters at this point. Oh wait, no, not Furus. Furax. Yeah, Nami Solo is hilarious. I have the Nami Solo Incarnon. What do I got this week? Mod drop chance booster. Rifle Riven. I don't remember if I have all the Araxia weapons and stuff. I think I have Araxia herself for sure, but I don't know if I have the other stuff. Yeah, the Nami Solo Incarnon is also very good, but I think Bow is like the longest option, like the longest reach weapon in the game.
You keep being you, dreamers.
What do we got? Citrine Cowlight. I still need to get Citrine. The only downside with a bow is like it's a little weaker than most melee weapons, so you're kind of paying, but it's good for just kind of like going through most regular missions as long as you're trying to do like high end content. It's fine. I think I have.
Let's get back to it.
Do I have the bow prime? Yeah, I could build the bow prime. I just need a lot of. I'm trying not to spend all my Orokin cells, because if a prime comes out that I want, those go very quickly if you build primes, because basically every prime weapon, or every prime item, I guess, will want some sort of Orokin cell. Like, weapons especially are really bad for that. These are Warframe parts, which I think are usually just like one prime cell, or one Orokin cell, but like Fullman Prime, there's 10 cells. Bratton Prime, there's 10 more. Baza Prime, 10 more. You know. Every single one is 10, so you need to be a little more careful. They're not, like, super, super rare, but they're uncommon enough that you can't just dump them. I guess I could build a bow prime. That'd be funny. Oh, is my scaffold done, actually? I think it should be done. Did I start the scaffold? Oh, please tell me I started it. I didn't start the scaffold because I forgot I didn't have enough the alloy. I'm a fool. Oh, well. Yeah, I wanted to build the FOD. It's only an hour build time. It's not like you gotta wait a week or anything, but then you gotta assemble them all together and then start leveling that up. But I think we'll wrap it up there for now. Got a good 3.5 hours of Warframe. I didn't really have any specific thing I wanted to play today. Just wanted to play something. And I'm enjoying Warframe recently, so I want to play more of that. But that'll be it for me. Thank you for stopping by, enjoying the week. I will be back, hopefully. I'm not sure if I'm going to be around on Monday, because that is going to be a holiday, so we'll see. I'm not sure if the folks want to do something or whatever, but I'll post on Blue Sky and all that. And yeah, Tuesday after that should be back as normal, back to usual schedule. Yeah, enjoy your weekend. Hopefully you enjoy your nice long weekend if you got one, and if not, enjoy your weekend anyways. Take it easy, gamers.